Welcome, everybody, to tonight's episode of Swindler's Den presents the Lost Song of Phandelver. I realized today, you know what I realized? Never mind, we're not going to talk about it. I just realized that there's a whole campaign module that we could end up running through by mistake. If you guys, at some point in this campaign, there's something that's going to happen that, if you guys follow it, I have no choice but to run an entire pre-written module because of it. So we'll see how that goes down the line. But
wait, you mean not a homebrew?
It would be like a mix, but then we would go back to doing full homebrew. But it's just a long story, and you'll have to wait to see if we get there.
Dun, dun,
but
dun.
Welcome back to Lost Song of Phandelver, and here with me today is Equaisnotfunny.
Hi.
Who plays Ivrin, the half-elf bard. Tommy Taco.
Hello.
Who plays Zorag, the half-orc barbarian.
Well, you did this last week, so that's why I didn't say it.
Hi.
Who plays Valida, the half-Goliath paladin. And Zelda Nerd, 1988.
Hi.
Who plays Aelin, the half-elf rogue. Thank you all for being so wonderful.
You're welcome.
And thank you
when
for
I see
being
a
a
bit
wonderful
happening-
dungeon master.
When I see a bit happening, I jump on it.
All right. Previously, you all went back to Waterdeep, met with the Harpers, who told you pretty much good job getting Leosin back. They paid you, and they said that they were willing to offer you 4,000 silver pieces. I was way too generous. For you to sail to the Iron Gate prison in the far north, Icewind Dale-ish kind of area, to go find out who this prisoner being transferred was and get the information on the whereabouts of the Bowgentle spell book. So you guys agreed, you hired some crew, and you found your dilapidated ship off the far dock at the in Waterdeep at the dock district. Self-explanatory with that one. So, I believe that is where we left off. The group had just boarded it and kind of just harassed each other for a little bit.
Just two of us.
Right now, the crew is loading gear on and off, or not off, onto the ship. The barrels of rations. If you guys want me to let you know how much you spent, I can. I calculated all that like I said I would.
Woohoo.
I don't know who is somebody at the bank of your group right now.
It could be Aelin, because I wrote down all the information.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys spent 684 silver. Well, sorry. You will spend 684 silver pieces to get to Neverwinter. I guess technically you have spent that because you have to pay the crew, and we'll just say you paid them up front, I guess. But the rations you had to buy in advance and all that stuff. So far, your trip to get to Neverwinter is 684 silver pieces, unless something happens where,
If our crew dies, that goes down.
Off course or something, and let me go ahead and bring you guys over to this page. Yeah, so at the moment, your crew is bringing things on board. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before we cut ahead?
Just checking between Zorag and Ivrin. Are they still in their little match? Because Ivrin banished Zorag to a completely different realm by the end of the last episode.
In reciprocation.
Yeah, at that point, I'm just going to flip Ivern off. I'm going to go below decks, try and find me a nice little place to call my home.
You're called dibs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't need anything big and fancy, just something I can fucking sleep in.
Okay. You head below deck, and
It's a
there
shithole.
Yeah, I mean, like, this thing looks like it hasn't been used in a few years. There is like some cots, I want to say, but not cots. They're like between the rafters. There's still some hammocks. There's the word, that have kind of begun to rot in, or like moths have gotten to them. Everything down here smells damp. That's made out of like a cloth, and there's kind of like this faint fish odor. It's kind of seeped into the floorboards. Yeah, you can find one of those hammocks.
Yeah, find me a nice little hammock. I'm gonna throw my bag on it, and I'm gonna go find and see if they've unloaded any of that alcohol yet.
Okay, you toss your stuff onto the hammock, and you you go ask some crew. You watch.
I'll help them too.
A muscular human male carrying some like barrel, and he's heading below deck.
Is that the rum?
Should I open it?
Can you open it? I don't care if you fucking open it. Just don't tell anyone else.
And kind of plops it down. And checks. I don't know how rum would be stored. It would be a spigot. Would it be or would you just crack the thing open?
They probably have a spigot attachment
Okay.
that you put on it. Drill a hole and then, unless it would come pre-made like that.
Well, we don't have a spigot, so he takes his like dagger. And he just goes into the top of the barrel and starts prying the wood. I don't fucking know.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm getting drunk with this human downstairs.
Yeah. So you and this guy start drinking, and what's the rest of the crew up to?
Polito also find a room. She's gonna take off her armor and wrap it as good as she can in cloth, so that the cloth takes the brunt of whatever odor it's gonna start seeping in, and hopefully her armor doesn't get much of it. But she's trying to keep it dry and away from things while she's on the ship. She'll be armorless for the journey.
Cool. Probably a good idea in case you fall in.
Yeah. Plus, I can't get it wet.
Aelin
is going to be just checking around with all the crewmates first to make sure that they're settled in and they kind of understand who to take orders from.
Who do you tell them to take orders from?
The first one is going to be they follow the direction of Captain Bachman.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And if he is unavailable, then either Ivrin herself and then Valiada, and if combat is happening, then Zorag.
Okay. So Zorag is like the man at arms or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Valiada's probably got more of a strategic mind than Zorag.
That's true.
Zorag just run up and hit things. You're
Just
good.
fucking stab him. What are you doing?
Get close so I can hit him with the axe.
Zorag's the man at wine.
He just throws the person with him at the enemy.
Yeah, but other than that, she's gonna find herself a little hammock in the corner downstairs when she's done talking with all the crew members. Oh, and she's gonna make sure that everyone gets paid.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you start like handing out payment to people, and you find yourself a nice little spot. Ivrin, where are you up to?
I'd like to look around and see if anyone has a spyglass.
Roll for spyglass. You see this younger man, who's just like Oh, I can't wait to set sail, man, and use my cool new eyeglass. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. And he's just kind of telescoping it and untelescoping it, looking through
I'll
it.
walk up to him.
Yep.
Hello there, boy.
Oh, hey.
Fancy spyglass you got there.
Hey, how's it going?
I see that you're very excited to use it.
Yeah, when are we going? When are we setting sail? I'm kind of...
Real soon. Tell you what, here's the deal. You know how I'm the commandeer of this ship?
What's a commandeer?
The one above captain.
Do you mean Commodore?
That's the one. Ivern said Commodore, I didn't.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You can hold the spyglass since it's technically yours. And then when I ask
yeah,
for
it
it...
is mine. My dad, he bought this for me.
Yeah, and then when I ask for it, you just give it over for like a quick 5 seconds, and I'll take a look-see and give it back.
Okay, who are you? Oh, Commodore.
Commodore. Silver Tongue.
Silver Tongue. Got it.
Charmed. I'd ask your name, but I don't really care. And I'll leave.
Wow.
He
Okay.
looks kind of like down.
The pure appallment on Grizz's face when you said,
Listen, bro! I said I was the Commodore, and then he said he questioned it. So now I gotta instill some kind of superiority, you know?
Good on you. Good on you. They need the
Yeah,
fear of
we'll
the
be
captain.
best friends by the end of this. We'll be fine.
Okay.
They need to fear the captain, but he's not the captain. He's the Commodore.
Commodore.
And with time, everything gets loaded onto the rickety old boat that creaks. When at full weight, it's like it's you guys can kind of feel it for some reason. It's like it's not looking good. But anyways, you I assume start telling everybody to fasten the sail. Go for it.
1 second. As I'm drinking with this guy, I want to like run up to the top of the boat real quick and look out. Like where we're at on the dock, is there like a dock market that's like right next to it?
Yeah, there
I'm
actually
assuming
there actually is not too far off. There's a lot of fish vendors and that kind of stuff right off the dock.
Which vendor has like the biggest fish I can see?
There's a
Biggest fish.
what color? There is a platinum blonde elf woman at a tent that's got like these red and white vertical stripes. That's just kind of providing her some shade, and you can see she's got a big marlin. Wait, which one's the open ocean? Ooh, marlin? Okay, I
Yeah,
wanna make sure I
I'm
didn't mess those
looking
up.
for a marlin.
Yeah, she's got a big marlin.
Okay. Is anyone else around me as I'm up here? Where's everybody at?
I think probably just something
Aylin's
else on
below
that.
deck at this
Yeah.
point.
I'd be at the helm with Fogman, probably.
Okay. Is there any deckhands next to me?
Besides the dude drinking.
No, I ran upstairs.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that dude's down there.
I mean, yeah,
hiding.
they're
we're
kind
hiding
of
down there.
they're all over the place. Like,
All right. I'm gonna grab one of them real quick. Tell them to come with me, and I want to run off the boat real quick and just go buy like 2 of the biggest fish they got. So especially that marlin.
okay, yeah, you run down this platinum blonde elven woman looks to you and says, "What are you having?"
How much for the marlin?
That'll be, what's a good marlin price? Let's say for full marlin, that's got to be expensive, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna say 4 gold.
How many does she have? Just one?
She got 2 marlin. We'll say.
I'm gonna grab 2 marlins. I'm
Alright.
gonna have this guy help me load them back up on the boat and bring them to the where the cook's gonna be at and slap them on the table.
Sweet. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you. Probably be our last
Have a
meal
s-
on that terrible ship, but yeah, you have a good day.
Have a safe voyage. Yeah. Got a lot of money now.
Got a lot of money.
Okay, so you got yourself some marlins. You hear Captain Fogman, "Yar, everyone, yar, ya landlubbers, get to hoisting them sails and, you know, the other things your deckhands do.
You started off strong, Fogman.
Start reeling up that anchor. Setting sail for Neverwinter."
I'm saying counting things because that's my job.
Aylin's gonna go help raise the anchor. Is there an anchor, or is it just a rope?
Yeah, there's probably an anchor. Let's roll for if it's broken or not.
It just stayed at the dock.
It works.
Yay!
I was gonna see whether like you were just like tied or like there was like a physical like instead of like the I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh my god, where's my terminology? That big wheel thing that you turn to pull the anchor up and down.
Oh, the anchor
Anchor.
wheel.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean that's what
I know
called
what you
it,
mean.
but I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of what it's called. I don't know shit. God, I love this. Okay.
I can start.
And once everybody's on board, you guys begin to take off.
Ooh. Sailing, sailing on the big blue wet thing.
And
So while I'm hiding downstairs, I want to whisper to see if I can see Wally to like poke my head out. And me and this guy that's hiding downstairs, like getting a little sauced. What I see Wally. What's Wally doing?
Yeah, she would still be down there getting the armor all packed away, so probably hear you if you're
And,
whispering like a drunk
Do I
would.
see Aylin also? Is Aylin? Are you back up on top?
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
okay, you would be down there. Sorry. Voida.
She walks over and she's not wearing her armor. It's the sleeveless shirt, the freckles on her shoulders, and she has her flail on one loop on her belt of her heavy-duty pants, and then a cutlass that's in like a onyx black holder. I don't know what a sword holder is called on the other hip. Yes, Zorag.
Hey, me and this guy are hiding back here. Do you want some rum? You want to get a little drunk with us?
Oh, I'll have a little. I don't know that I'll get drunk quite yet. Let's see how the sea legs go.
By the way, I bought 2 marlins, so we should eat pretty well tonight.
You got all ready, didn't you?
Well, I'm expecting to die on this boat, so
That's
go out with a good feast.
it's a good mindset to have.
All right, so I guess we'll
Have
have
some.
a couple drinks.
Have some drinks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to roll to see eventually if I get seasick, because Zorag's never been on a boat before.
Yeah, roll me a con save if you'd like.
Alida also has not, so I'll join in on this.
Aylin
We get a
should
+1 to this,
technically
or
as well.
It's like we're getting drunk, and it's like, oh, by the way, you get a +1.
here's your aura. Hey, I got a 22.
What I get? Yay, 18.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you guys feel seasick. You're doing pretty good.
Okay, good.
Even though this boat is kind of like lurching with each gust of wind, it's like it's just really not in good shape.
Oh no!
Oh
Why'd
no!
I do that? Aylin's not doing well.
Aylin, you've been
Wanted
on
to join in the
boats,
fun.
but this one, just the way the wind is taking it, it is sickening. And probably didn't help that you were looking backward at Waterdeep. You know, sometimes when you're not facing the direction you're moving, that can
Yep.
be part of it.
The strength of the straight rum is overpowering the strength of the sea.
Yeah, the rum is the cure.
Alcohol
That's
is the
why
best
pirates
medicine.
are always drunk. So,
Aylin will just carefully excuse herself to further back of the boat and just kind of lean over the edge, and you hear a "Hooah!" She's fine.
I hear Aylin doing a hua.
Yeah, you have no idea what she's actually doing. She's doing a hula.
She says Hua quite a bit. I don't get it.
We're by
So,
a window and we just see something fall by. So it's like, what the hell was that? No, I'm kidding.
Uh-oh. As Waterdeep begins to get smaller and smaller, and you get further out to sea, let's say maybe a day or two has gone by, I would like you guys to roll me a D100, just one of you. We're going to see what happens. You guys currently have neutral morale, so the likelihood of a mutiny is low.
Alright, 70.
70.
Oh man, we had a big powwow with Marlins and everything. I figured that'd help out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, because of that, maybe I'll give you some bonus. Maybe we'll say the chef cooked up something real good. Where did I put the token? Here it is. 70. Okay. Well, pretty simple. This one's... You guys have very calm seas.
Oh, thank goodness.
And nothing bad happens, which is great. So, nice easy round the first go. And you sail and you sail and you sail. Does anybody do anything during the 4-day trip?
Bolito will ask Soreg if they're still going to be doing their meditation trainings.
Yeah, we could do it like on the top deck at night when it's dark. I'll get some torches lit and set them out, and we can do our little meditation training.
Okay.
So, is anyone else going to do anything? I don't want to like RP a lot if other people are wanting to do some stuff.
Now, any plans?
Aelin is going to... Well, she'll be using her mage hand to entertain some of the crewmates that are, like, not doing so hot. Like, if they haven't been off before, she'll do, like, entertainment that she learned from her own teacher.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
Sure. 4 minutes.
Nice. What kind of street performance things are you doing?
Just using the mage hand to do juggling with some apples and like taking a bite out of just the one apple as it goes by, and when it becomes a core, she has the hand kind of crush it and tosses the other apples to any of the crewmates that are watching.
And they all like, that's my background pirate noise. They all are excited and feeling good about this trip.
Yeah, keep away the scurvy.
Did we bring Rumshoe and the orb with us? Or are they still on board?
We did.
Okay.
You look up and Rumshoe actually has that spyglass. He's just full on probably taking it from the kid. And he's up in the crow's nest. Ours clear on the western front.
Is he actually facing the west?
I feel like you got to roll for that, dude.
14. His
Insight
survival's
check.
good. Yeah, he's facing the west.
Yay! Awesome.
He's looking down at the deck.
Ivern, I got a question for you. Where would you have put your stuff?
What do you mean my stuff, Grizz?
Your bag, where would
I
you
keep
have
it on me at all times.
made your... Okay. Where would you have made your bed?
I would... That's a good question. I would probably wrestle Fogman for the captain's quarters.
Yeah, no. That's what I was going for. You guys probably both get to, like, the door, and he's... Yeah, why are you coming into my room?
Oh, I see what the confusion is here. Yeah, no. Understandable. You got the captain name. Who's paying you?
It doesn't matter who be paying me. We'll read the sign.
I think it does.
That be
Read the
captain's
sign.
quarters. Even I
You know what?
read that.
You make a good argument. I will leave him to have the captain's quarters for the first night, and in the night I'll sneak over there and I will carve Commodore's quarters over captain's quarters.
Is
Okay.
Commodore spelled correctly?
That is going to be part of the roll.
Okay.
Roll me a stealth check and a sleight of hand check, or a intelligence check, we'll say.
It's a straight intelligence check.
Yeah, I just want to see.
I
If the
will
spelling's right.
inspire myself on this one.
Do it.
It's a dirty 20 plus 4, 24.
Penmanship's great, even though it's carved.
Fantastic. And then I'll wait until he wakes up the next day.
Cool. So
Question: did you say we were on a galleon?
yeah, it's like a galleon that was like converted to be like a fishing vessel of some sort. As you guys explore more, I don't know, would you guys be like exploring this place?
Well,
Like-
my question is, would they have ripped out like most of the noble area of the galleon if it was once a galleon?
No. The noble
Okay.
area, meaning like the...
That's usually where the captain's quarters
Yeah,
are,
no.
as well as like 3 or 4 other cabins with privies.
No, they didn't.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna sleep below deck with the crew. Screw it.
Well, so sorry. Is the nobles' quarters? They have that below the captain's deck as well. There's like extra rooms.
Yeah, so I think the captain's quarters typically are the biggest, but they
Yeah.
have like rooms for that.
What I'll say is,
have better privacy for like high-end clientele and stuff like
gotcha.
that.
No, what I would say is the captain's quarter is still there. The other stuff is not.
They just tore all the walls down and just made one massive
Yeah.
captain's quarters. This dude's
No,
living in
no,
style,
no.
dude. No, I'm
They
just
didn't-
joking, I'm joking.
Yeah.
The carrying
Okay.
shipment.
Yeah. So, as you guys explore the ship, you would eventually come across the name board. It seems to have been tucked away behind some old barrels, and yeah, is no longer mounted onto the back of the ship, but is in like a sort of storage.
What
Does
does
it say
it
on it?
say?
The name of the vessel is the Wailing Whaler.
It's perfect.
Are you sure it's perfect?
That's a good name. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good name. It's a good name. I like it.
All right. How is it spelled?
Wailing Whaler.
So whale the animal on the right and the last one, and wailing is in shrieking first.
Yeah.
There's a big thing with ships where you can't name it something that's already been named. You know, you got to change things up. How about this? We'll just swap them. So wailing as in we go and hunt whales. Whaler as in we're screaming.
We scream as we hunt whales.
Absolutely. Got to show our dominance.
We
that's what
shriek
this
in
one
terror
means.
as we hunt whales.
I think that's what
It's a
this one
battle
means.
cry. Battle cries, Zorag. You're familiar with those.
I can live with that. That sounds nice.
I mean, it's the same meaning as what's already on there.
I'm looking for a
That
massive
means screaming
harpoon
whale
now.
hunter right now.
Screaming whale announce. I'm sorry.
But we won't have to deal with copyright laws, will we?
Aelin just shrugs. Alright, that works.
So, we'll say that first afternoon, the chef prepares a meal using the Merlin and Merlin. I rolled this really shitty. You guys get
It's a
That's our new
magical
name.
dish.
one temporary hit point.
Our actual real name is Merlin's Marlin.
Merlin's Marlin.
Perfect.
I actually kind of like that too.
While we're sitting
that's
down,
actually good.
while
like
we're
that.
sitting down eating the marlin, Ivrin will come up with that, going like, hey. It's like, anyone wondering what the name of that fish originally was?
Person who owned
What's
the
that?
ship before you?
No,
No, she
anyone-
was-
the name of the fish, like the name of the marlin. Was it Merlin?
I don't know. The lady didn't say anything. I just grabbed the 2 Merlin and left.
Marlin. Grab the 2 Marlin.
God damn it. Your words confuse me.
Okay.
He just keeps chugging.
At this,
I don't care
at this
what the name
point,
is.
Dave is completely just out of it. He's sloshed.
Is that his
name's now
name?
Dave.
Dave. Dave, are you okay? Dave. I'm like smacking him on the cheek a little.
Actually,
You should go to bed. Go to bed now. Do not throw up on me.
swallows it.
Or Dave.
Good Dave.
Okay.
He is now considered an ally.
For the rest of this journey, I'm gonna have you guys roll some survival checks, just to see how well you navigate. So, you guys don't have a navigator, so we're gonna have. I forgot to set the exact rules. We're
Rumshu,
gonna,
we don't need a navigator.
Oh yeah, Rumshu was on. I swear we had a navigator. It was Rumshu.
Yeah.
I mean, he's never sailed the open ocean.
But he knew which way was west and how to use the spyglass.
Right.
and
so-
we are keeping kind of close to the shore. We did say we were keeping close to the shore.
I'm just writing down some quick things.
about how good Rumshu is at being a navigator.
Okay. So I'm gonna have one person make an athletics check.
We know who's going to do that.
I'll have Rumshu make the survival check, and then we'll have somebody make a charisma check.
Oh, we all know who's doing that. I'll do the charisma check. You do the athletics check.
What's your, yeah. What's your charisma?
Oh, terrible, bro.
My athletics is a 0, so.
Mine's a -1 on charisma.
Oh, great. Awesome.
What's your
Perfect.
athletics?
Mine's an 8. So
Okay, cool. I thought so. I just had to make sure. Because I only
Alright.
have a 7.
I'm about to throw it down if we're doing this.
Do it.
Okay. And it's a terrible roll. 10. So that means I rolled a 2.
Is this check for over the course of a number of days, or can I
Yeah, this-
inspire myself on it?
This is gonna be the journey, and it's not just you. Oh, I guess the charisma check is kind of just you seeing how keeping the crew going, but I would say no adding your
That is fair.
cool.
If I'm next to Valiant, I think it's a 19.
So it's pretty
it's only
a saving
slow
throw.
going. Your crew is not that great yet at. You have a lot of fresh faces on this ship. You kind of did just yell out into a bar, like, "Who wants to work on a ship?" I mean, that's kind of Captain Fogman's problem, but so
I mean, I did the same thing, so
Yeah.
I felt like we're on
so
the
you
same
got a lot of newbies, and they're still trying to get their sea legs. They're still trying to figure out how everything works and how they work together as a crew.
You mean we
but-
could have hired them as interns?
You didn't have to pay them at all. Shit. No, but altogether, you're able to just pass the checks. So congratulations.
Yay.
You can see Neverwinter appearing on the horizon and getting closer and closer. Anything you guys want to do on the ship before you make port?
Yeah, I would say,
Uh,
like, while we were drinking, I would want to talk to Aelin, actually. I have a question for her.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that before I do mine. Cool. Go for it.
So, like, and this is while I'm a little sauced, because Zorag's just drunk this entire trip. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. Aelin, you knew Jack, didn't you?
Yes, I knew her pretty well.
Did you know any of those sea, I don't know what they're called, sea songs?
You
Ocean.
mean some shanties?
Yes. Do you know any of those things?
I knew a couple of shanties. I even worked in a bar where some shanties were sung pretty frequently.
Would you be comfortable performing something like that?
I would need some rum first, but I can probably...
I immediately hand her my
some.
moonstone goblet. It's full of rum.
Alright, full disclaimer. I am Googling some shanties right now, and I'm trying not to come up with one that could get us demonetized or something.
Yeah, I don't know what is copyright and what's not. So, if you would prefer, we can just roll a performance check.
You know, I think if I just do the... You know, like the yo-ho.
I
It's pretty
ho,
common, right?
yo ho. We're off to Neverwinter we go.
15 men
A
on
different
a dead
fantasy.
census. Yo ho and a bottle of rum. Drinking the devil has done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Alright, and now I'll do my performance check.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
that's 20.
It was actually you notice some of the saltier crew members start to go in with you and really get into it. It almost looks like a musical, you know. All of a sudden, all the the sailors on board, they start hitting different barrels in the side of the ship and stomping their feet. And
Has anyone ever seen Muppet Treasure Island?
yeah.
That's basically that. That's what's playing in my brain right now.
Yeah, and the morale is looking good on this crew today as you guys go prepare to make port. As you're getting closer to Neverwinter, who you've all, besides Ivern, have you ever been to Neverwinter? It's up to you.
Nope.
These are rolling.
I have not.
Okay. You've all been to Neverwinter before. If you recall, your journey technically started at Neverwinter when a dwarven man by the name of Gundren Rockseeker hired each of you to take his wagon provisions to the settlement of Phandalin. It was there at the Driftwood Tavern where most of you first met. Well, at least Zorag in Volida. However, Aelin was there, just serving drinks. And Ivern was just a wee lad somewhere out in Waterdeep. No, just kidding. But yeah, so you've been here before, and you know that the city kind of has a river that splits down the middle of it. As you come in, you can tell that that's where the docks are. They're along the outside of the river, the part that closest to the ocean, the canal, the fucking ford, I guess, sort of. What is that called? That's where most of the docks are. So you can start heading that direction. And there's a big floating island. I don't know if you guys would have seen it before. It's usually kind of covered in this fog, but today, since it was fair weather, we're going to say that off the coast of Neverwinter, you can see this floating island up above. And that's probably something that you didn't see last time you were here. But, yeah.
Aelin is looking at this island. Was it there a few years ago?
For Aelin, you would know that, yes, this has been there for a while. It's kind of referred to as the Pirate Skyhold.
Alright, she's gonna be a little quiet. She's looking over at the Driftwood Tavern as they're getting closer to it. She's just kind of sighs a bit and then goes below deck to see if there's how the hull is holding up, to see if we're taking on any water.
So far, so good.
Yay!
You're just barely kicking along. You pull up to the dock to make port, and the first thing you hear is just this old guy, just like, "You need repairs there, do ya?" Just yelling up to you guys off the off one of the docks.
I think we're still afloat. I don't know much about ships, I suppose. She's fully armored at this point. She started getting armor on as soon as she could see land.
Kind of just looks the boat up and down. Right. Okay.
What kind of that? What time of day is it?
Let's see.
Almost at what kind of day?
It would
is
actually probably be afternoon, because
Okay.
technically it would have taken you guys 4.5 days, and I just kind of rounded it down. So we'll say it's like afternoon, like 4 or 5. We'll say 5 p.m. Sure.
So what is our plan? What were we doing here in Neverwinter again? Sorry,
Don't we have to get some more people or something?
I know that was part of it, but was there another reason we were stopping here?
To
To
check
get
in
information.
the
Forget
prisoner transfer. He had been transferred from Neverwinter, right? No, he was an issue in Neverwinter. That's where he was being held. We're here to find information about him.
Okay, yeah.
Prisoner 626.
I guess we have to dock up, right? Is that how we do these things? Is that what you do with boats when you leave them?
That is indeed what you do with boats. Captain!
Yeah, just go on, go. I'll handle it here.
That's what we pay you for. Shall we?
Aye, not enough.
I can't get off the tub fast enough.
I throw Fogman another gold piece.
Has he, since I scrolled out Captain and wrote Commodore instead, has he been sleeping in the same room?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You were hoping he failed at an intelligence save.
No, I was hoping to fucking get him back for it and persuade him to go somewhere else, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
No, I think it would be funny if his intelligence was like, "Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to sleep."
He probably hasn't even noticed, to be honest with you. he probably hasn't noticed the change.
Pretty sure Commodore is like a made-up title for Ivern anyway. I don't know the hierarchy of ship people.
Yeah, no, Commodore is like a military...
It sounds cool. It's good enough for me.
standing. I mean, I think it does
Commodores
have...
command the captain.
Commodore 64?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the Commodore 64.
I don't friggin' know. So,
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I just looked it up above a ship captain. First thing come up is Commodore.
Hey, look at me.
There
Yeah,
I'm so
beneath the
smart.
rear admiral, but above the captain.
Totally intentional.
you get off the ship and you see all the typical stalls you'd expect selling fish and other things of the like. And not far, you know that the tavern that you all met in is just right off the dock. It's called the Driftwood Tavern. Famously named because majority of the wood is made from, you guessed it, driftwood.
What's
Bum, bum,
driftwood?
bum.
It all seems to be leaning a little to the left. That was a
Well,
joke
shall
for
we-
Tommy, and he didn't get it.
No, I got it. I
Shall
just
we-
didn't want to react to it.
Aylin's looking at the place with a fond smile, going, "Oh, this brings back memories."
Well, if we're looking for information, Taverns are always good starts.
All right, she's about to step up to the place, and then she just kind of pauses, and she's gonna look over at the group. If we do decide to go inside, there may be some people that recognize when I worked here, and they didn't know me by Aelin.
What did they know you by, and should we call you that? What's...
You know, it'd probably be easier to, yeah, just call me. I went by Allie Moonshell, so if some people just call, so if some people go, hey Allie, that Aelin, Allie. It was one of my earlier jobs.
Do we need to be worried?
Oh, no, it's just might be awkward. Just so you know. But
Alright.
she'll clap her hands and go, okay, let's go on in, get a drink, and, yeah. She
Learn
starts
about
walking
a
over.
prisoner.
It'd be good to drink something other than rum. I like rum, but
Yeah, you had no water that whole time.
I am so dehydrated. My piss has been brown.
Oh,
Not good.
I
Just
might
some-
die at any minute.
some people, like a family walking past you, the dad looks back just horrified and like, oh, God. Rushes the kids along.
The little kid goes, Daddy, why is it red, pink, brown?
Are you sure it's coming out the front if it's brown? Or is it coming out the other end?
I think my kidneys have completely failed at this point. My liver is screaming.
There. It's all a mix then, I suppose. I'll go
Aelin
in the
goes
tavern
inside.
first. Yeah.
All right, you all
Oh, really?
enter
Yeah.
the Driftwood Tavern, familiar to you all except for Ivern. It's a tavern made of driftwood. Not too much to explain here, but the tavern does seem to take on quite a few seafaring folk. There is a black-haired black-haired human male and female behind the bar, both black hair. Look like they're probably related. And of course there's all these different booths and tables made from various things, from again like kind of like Ivern had, you know, the helm kind of converted into a cool round table. There's old barrels that then just have like planks of wood on top for other kinds of tables. It's kind of like a mishmash, but it's kind of a cool vibe. They got some stuffed fish on the wall.
Are there a couple of marlins on the wall?
Yeah, I guess I'd go in and see if I can find an empty table.
Yep. Yeah, there's one in the back left corner. You can go ahead and grab that.
It's always in the back and to the left.
Always to the back and the left.
Prime sitting.
While they go at the bar, it's, hello, I need a lot of waters. My friend is a little dehydrated.
You need a lot of water.
A couple of glasses would be fine. Also, a tankard of dwarven ale would be good. I've had nothing but rum for days.
Get to the sailor's remorse. Or get her. Sorry. You're awfully big.
That doesn't make so you don't know what gender I am.
Does Aelin know the two human servers, or no?
Yeah, you would recognize them as the son and daughter of the owner of the tavern. Let's do some names. Trevor and Tina.
All right, sounds good. All right, Aelin will go up to the bar as well and slide a couple of gold pieces over and go. No, yeah. If you could also add any fresh fruit juice that you have, Trevor or Tina, that would be great. She'll give a smile.
Why are you smiling like that? Hold on. Is that you, L.A.?
She'll
How have you
She'll
been?
keep the smile and nod. It's like, I've been doing okay. How's business here? I'm so
you know.
sad that I had to leave.
Yes, when are you coming back to work? She's joking.
Not for a little bit. Uncle and Auntie are still being a little weird.
Being weird. What does that mean?
And there's once, Auntie says that she wants to go inland. Uncle wants to stay close to the sea. It's like a constant feud between the two of them. It's like almost feel like a marriage counselor. She gives a chuckle.
I would never consider leaving Neverwinter. It's me home. It's beautiful.
Aelin starts fiddling with her necklace. Yeah, Neverwinter is such a nice place, but gotta say though, having to hang out in a couple of the towns, been nice. She's still fiddling with her necklace.
Let's get her a shot. Come on.
All right.
And we'll catch up.
All right, sounds good. She'll help take the waters and some juice over to the table.
Do I owe for my drinks?
I really should just have this out.
Aelin just put a couple of gold down for their orders.
I put it across the room. I think it's 2 silver for. Oh, you just got water, right? You got the sailor's remorse. Is that what I called it?
I got a bunch of water, and then I got myself a mug of ale. Just 4 copper pieces. Typically.
Cool. There you go. 4 copper pieces.
Woo. Need some of that dwarvish stuff. Been too much rum.
So, as you all sit around this table, is there anything in particular you're looking to do? Is there any...
Aelin is looking around to see if the owner is about.
You would know that most of the time he actually isn't there. It's pretty rare he comes to check in. He trusts his kids to handle business.
All right.
The Tony.
Tony,
Hey, it's Fat Tony.
For some
I own the
reason he
bar,
talks like
yeah.
this.
So, information on a prisoner and more deckhands, huh? Where do we want to start with that?
I'm just chugging that water you brought me.
I don't know if we need more deckhands. I mean, it's been going pretty well so far.
I think we were only worried about a navigator was the only thing we were looking to add, if anything.
Well, the little bugger's doing a fair job.
Rumshoe is doing pretty decent at navigating.
It would be better if we actually had someone who can navigate us, especially if a storm pushes us off course.
True.
Is Rumshoe with us right now?
That's a great question.
I was just going
ask
to
the
refer to
dice.
him if he did.
Hey guys, why are you talking like I'm not here?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're so small.
Oh,
I
there
forget
you
you're here.
are.
Sir,
Aelin will push some water over to him.
before I got off the boat, Frogman was yelling about how We don't have any cannonballs. We have all these damn cannons and nothing to shoot out of them.
That was quite the oversight that nobody told me about until now.
We could always shoot you. I think actually that'd be a very good idea because then you could, hit someone and also suddenly become like on their boat and then you could start stabbing people.
Did we hire a bunch of gunners and not have cannonballs for them to shoot if it came to it?
Well,
That's what it
apparently,
would sound like.
Wow,
guess
that's
we need
something
to,
to add to the list.
Yeah, I need to go do some shopping then.
How much do cannonballs run?
I don't know. I stopped
I
having to
don't-
pay attention to the price of things.
Oh, right, because you're so wealthy from killing a dragon. I forgot. Anyway. So that's what we'll go do. We should also ask where the prison is. Because I don't have the foggiest fucking clue about anything in the city.
Depends on
it's
what
only here
crime
for a
that they
day.
actually did, because there's a few different prison halls. Depends on their crime.
So no one bothered to check which prison our man was in.
So,
Or would we have checked?
Aelin, since you're a local, I'll let you roll a history check.
Alrighty.
Just feel like that's a bit of an oversight, that's all.
3. 8.
Okay. Yeah, you're not really too sure. Exactly what, where he would be, but you do get the idea that there's this place called the Hall of Justice. That's kind of like a courthouse and also a temple to Tyr.
He's there.
We're gonna meet
Meanwhile-
Batman!
Meanwhile, the halls of justice.
So
Is there an evil one
Maybe
called
you
Legion
could-
of Doom?
maybe you could talk to somebody there. Maybe.
Yeah,
There's a swamp nearby.
Aelin looks to the group. It's like, well, there is this some kind of justice hall that where they sentence the prisoners and then send them off, and it even is a prison itself. So we could start there. They probably have a record of all the prisoner transfers at the very least.
Sounds fancy. Almost like they're in a league of their own or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they certainly are in a league of their own. They even get a bunch of vigilantes bringing people in.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of the site of one of their watchtowers, would we?
Believe me, you don't want to. And some of those watchtower guys are actually pretty quick on the ball to gather up all the rummies.
Sound like real supermen and wondrous women. I'm going to stop now.
I was gonna say, so we know where we're getting information on our prisoner. So you need to buy the cannonballs, information on prisoner. Look for a navigator, for a heavier weather.
Right. Cannonballs, prisoner check, navigator. Who wants to do what?
Aelin will volunteer to go to the Hall of Justice.
I can get cannonballs, and I want to possibly check in on somebody while I was here too. So give me time to do that if they're here.
Right. I guess I'll do navigator. And I give a big sigh and I begin to stand up on the table. And I pull my drink up. And I will shout out to the bar and I will say, "Alright, you mangy fucks! Which one of you can sail through open waters and storms?"
Empty bar.
Aelin does the, face palm.
Which ship
And
do you belong to?
The Maryland's Maryland. Is that the one that we decided on?
Merlin's Marlin.
Merlin's Marlin.
I've never heard of it.
It's for a very good reason. We like to keep it low profile.
Sounds like black work.
I wouldn't say it's black work, but it is very well compensated.
Definitely not Zens.
Oh, no. Wouldn't possibly.
Alright. Let me see what we're working with here.
Great. Navigator started.
Aelin will look at him and go, do you remember how much it is per day for a navigator?
It's 3 gold, 5 gold a day.
And it's 5 silver a day.
5 silver's nothing. It's nothing.
But yeah, but still you have some bargaining room.
Great. I knew that. Of course I did.
So, Ivory, he walks out to go look at the ship. I assume you're gonna follow him then? Because...
I will follow him.
Okay. You kind of, like,
Good
lead
luck.
him down to the ship. And, point it out to him. I've seen worse, I suppose. Where are you heading?
We're headed up north. Headed for a destination somewhere in the snow.
Up north. Yeah. Okay, could get cold with all those holes in the hull.
Sure. You're fairly accurate in that.
How north are you going?
Do we know how much time it will take to get up there?
From Neverwinter? I mean, it's only gonna be like another 4 to 5 days, I think.
5 days north, max. If the wind is on our side, I'd say 4. Easy way to make a quick buck.
Are you staying along the coast, or...?
We'd like to, unless there's reason to leave. Why, are you the, treasure delving type?
No, but, you're all gonna die. Have a good day.
Why is that?
Well, your hull is barely holding together as it is. And it sounds to me like you're heading to the Sea of Moving Ice.
That's exactly right. Was that right? That's exactly right. And that is precisely why we need a man with such talents as yours to help navigate us through said ice.
I've done it before. But, the only reason I ever come back is that I don't step on ships that look like that. So, might I suggest you buy... No, I'm just kidding. Might I suggest you invest in a reinforced hull?
Sure. Thanks for the word of advice, Mr. It's Tony. It's Fat Tony. Sorry.
Mr. Fairbeard.
Oh, you're a beard too, are ya?
Yep.
Interesting.
Who else has a beard?
Oh, well, lots of captains have beards. Captain Blackbeard, Captain Other Beard.
Redbeard.
Redbeard's one.
I'm no captain. Just
Ah, shame.
navigator. So, you come back when you got that hole. I'm not going to be part of a disaster.
Yeah, I'll let you know, Mr. Beard.
I'll be drinking.
Fucking shite. Fogman! I'll go chase after Fogman and ask him to find somewhere to get me a reinforced hull.
Okay. So, who's next?
Wait, did Zorak say what he was going to be doing?
Drinking water.
Drinking water. whenever he walks out, it'd probably be like kind of talk to Volida and be like, "Oh, would you like to be alone for what you have to do?"
It's not necessary.
Well, I
I
have
was
to go shopping as well. That's why I was wondering.
I was gonna ask Grizz, would Tharden be in Neverwinter again, or is he somewhere else now?
Yeah. I thought about that. I did. Yeah.
And
He would
Yeah,
be.
well,
okay.
He would be in Neverwinter, as far as you recall.
Okay. I was just gonna drop in and see how Tharden's doing before getting the cannonballs, which I might need help carrying.
well, I can definitely assist you with that. Plus, I would like to pay my respects.
Sounds like you can come with.
We do need to stop and get some actual pork, though. I like fish, but that is just ridiculous.
It's
I
not
want
hard
fresh
enough.
meat.
Yeah, it's not filling enough. Alright, Aelin, have fun at the Hall of Justice. Don't get in trouble, please. She'll get up to go.
It does not go with you, Raylan.
All right, sounds good, Rumshoe.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
yes.
be heading to the hall, and I also need to stop by a postmaster.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, it's a place that sends out mail all over Faerun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
All right. So I guess let's. I think that Zorag and Validas will take less time, so we'll stick with them.
That's what you think.
But
We're actually gonna have our own.
what's your
elimination.
strategy for finding Tharden?
I assume I kind of know where he, or at least I know where Gundren used to live. That is a good question. Did I? Would I have helped him get back here? Because I know I took him to Ungal to heal him.
True. So you would go to his house, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I would go to his house. Is what. Yeah, if I knew
Okay.
where his house was, that's where I'd be going.
Cool. All right, so you start wandering, or not wandering. You head to the. Oh man, where would they have lived? That's a good question.
And the giant gash in the ground.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
As a player, I know what that gash is caused by, but Sorag probably wouldn't. It explains what that gash is in the Neverwinter MMO.
Dude.
Whack the gash.
So, I'm having trouble finding the.
We gotta flag the gash. I love that show so much. Steak? Steak?
It's Kevin Steek?
Kevin Steak? No, I swear she did not say stick the last time she said it. I was like, there's no way she just said
No,
what I
they
think she
just
said.
started playing it. They started playing into it.
Okay, cool. So, you head over to toward Tharden and Nundro and Gundren's old home. I mean, they didn't all live together, but it's their. You would know it's like their family home, like from when they were kids, and Gundren had purchased it, and he was letting Tharden live there.
Okay, cool.
With him, but obviously now, not so much.
He's dead because of us.
You walk, you follow the canal down to the. Actually, you don't even have to cross the bridge. I don't think. You follow the canal until you get into the kind of low middle income housing kind of area, to Tharden's. Which, looking at it from the outside, it's definitely worse than you remember. Maybe not being as well kept. The grass outside of it it's turned into weeds.
On the way there, I do want to ask Valida a question. Valida, have you thought about what makes you most angry?
She looks down at her gauntlet for a second, kind of flexes her hands. Yeah, I know it does.
Well, later tonight, it's very hard to get peace here in a city, but we can do some more training, probably on the ship.
I'd like that.
So this is where they live? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little run down compared to what I remember. Only been here a few times, but yeah, let's see if he's home, I guess. She'll go up and knock on the door. Tharden? Oh, answer A. Knock again just to make sure. Can I like look in a window and see what it looks like in there?
Yeah, you try to peek through the window. It looks, you try to look through and it's like newspapers almost have been kind of like put up against the doors, except you can find a crack and you look through and it does look, things look a little, you know, there's some boxes that have like papers stacked in them and like things are a little disheveled. It's not so neat and tidy in there.
Try the door to see if it opens.
You try the door and then you feel the door slightly open and you hear, oh, is that the food delivery? Just hand it to me.
It's not food delivery. Arden. Valida.
Valida.
Yes.
No,
Do you remember?
it can't be.
It is.
Let me. He kind of opens the door, like, kind of haphazardly, slowly. Come down here.
She leaned down to him.
He starts hitting your face, on the cheeks.
Yeah, it's me.
No, none of it makes sense. No, none of it makes sense. He walks back into his room.
Does he leave the door open?
Yeah, you start hearing this scratching of quill hitting paper.
Very confused, tilts her head a little bit and stands back up and crouches in to the house. What doesn't make sense, Arden? What's going on?
Oh, you're dead.
I'm look back to Zorag for a second. I'm dead.
You're dead.
How so? What happened?
Don't know. You went back to the mine, and he like isn't looking you in the face, and you disappeared.
I went.
Is he okay?
I don't think so. I went back to pay respects to your brothers, but I'm not dead. I'm still here.
When'd you do that?
Not too long after the cave-in happened.
You see him take a red string and he starts moving it across and pins it somewhere.
What is going on here, Thar? What is all of this?
It's too deep for you to understand, lass. Especially your
Let me-
ghost brain.
I was gonna say, let me have a chance. I'm undead. You don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I've ascended to a higher plane of being.
You brought Zorag with you.
Yes. You see him? Is he alive or?
No.
Is Thorn the one that like was the
He's
one
the
with us in Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah.
The one that we it's like, yeah, I'm still wearing like the jaw of that thing that
Well,
like comes back to life every so often.
Tharden's the one. So Nuntro's the one who went through the mines with you and fought by your side. Thardan's the one who was
Poisoned.
he was poisoned. You guys carried him out.
Oh,
Saved him
okay.
from the mine collapse.
Never mind.
He die in the same way.
The whale. Can't you see it's the whale?
The well in the mine.
You know, see? You are dead.
I never went back to that mine, so how am I dead?
What?
Didn't you say I was dead as well?
Yeah, you're dead.
Well, how did I die?
I don't know.
Then how do you know I'm dead?
I saw it.
You saw how I died, but you don't. Zorag's really confused right now.
What are these strings for, Thardan? What are you doing in here?
I'm piecing together events. You see, Yep, it's not making a load of sense. No sense. None at all.
You could say that, yeah.
See, you couldn't have been at the mine paying your respects.
Why is that?
Because you were Town Master of Phandalin.
I was Town Master of Phandalin.
That's right.
Oh, Thardan, are you taking anything?
And
What?
the mine is still... No.
Mine is still what?
I have to sit down. He goes over to his chair.
I don't even know where to begin with this, Thardan. You're okay with two ghosts being in your house, as you say.
Yeah. Just wish they were two different ones. No offense.
Which ones?
My brothers.
I assumed. I don't even know what questions to ask you. This is all so much. How long have you been doing this for?
He, cocks his head sideways and kind of gives a squint. I can't remember.
Do you remember what would have started this thing you're going through? Like, why you're doing this? Why are you trying to figure out an event?
Yes, going to bring my brothers back.
You're gonna bring your brothers back. Okay. How?
Working on it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm working on it.
All right. Should I send somebody over here? You seem lonely.
No.
All right.
Not looking for company. Points at the windows that are all got newspapers put up on them.
Fair.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to keep visiting what this is, because it's a lot, and I have so many questions, but wild shot in the dark. You know anything about a prisoner that's supposed to be transferred soon to Iron Gate? Do you know anything about an Iron Gate?
Roll some intelligence checks, huh? Iron Gate. Yep, okay. And then... what was the other question? Prisoner.
Yeah, the prisoner.
He thinks. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You went to go find the prisoner. Yeah. Yes, up at, Iron Gate.
Yeah.
In the north.
Yeah. That's what we're doing now.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. What happened after we went to look for him? Since I died in the mine, not there. What happened there?
Where?
At Iron Gate. After we went to find the prisoner, what happened there?
Oh, I don't
Do you
know.
know?
I wasn't there.
Okay, well, it was a try, I guess. Gosh, this is so much. I didn't expect you to be in this state of mind.
I've never thought more clearly.
Yeah,
in
I
my
can
life.
tell. I can tell. You seem very open-minded right now.
Voida,
Yes.
what about I'm like leaning in to you a little bit, like, if we're dead, what does he think of Jeb and Aelin?
What of our other two companions? What happened to them?
Which one are you? He walks over to Zorag. He's like, he like holds your mouth open and looks in there and kind of walks around you and is looking you up and down.
I'm Zorag.
Zorag. Which Zorag?
Jawbreaker at the time. Jaw Ripper, actually. I don't really break them. I mostly just rip them from their face.
Ripper. Oh, Ripper. Interesting. What are you doing here?
I was with Volida coming to pay my respects to your brothers.
Have you seen them?
He looks a little sad when he says that. Sadly, no. I have not seen them.
Tell them Tharadin's waiting. When you do.
I was Townmaster of Phandalin? What are you talking? I don't even know what to do, or where to go, or who to ask. What's happening in here? Can I kind of look at the papers when he's talking to Zorag? What he's writing?
Yeah. You glance over. What languages do you speak?
Dwarvish and Common.
You can't make out what he has written down.
Shoot. What is this you're writing, Darden?
Notes?
On?
My memories, events, anything I think might help put this all together.
So, you think your memories will help bring your brothers back? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
How so?
I can just piece it all together. The next time we do it, I can do something different.
The next time you do it, have you gone through the event? Wait. Have you gone through that event many times?
Which event?
Mine?
Am I? The first time, the second time?
So you've done it twice?
Have you not?
No?
Oh. Okay. Oh. What was the question?
Well, I got my answer. I was gonna ask, what restarts these events for you? I'm asking this as if this makes sense.
He kind of looks down, like, into his lap, puts his hand on his head, and is kind of like shaking, and starts tapping his foot, and he's like really frustrated, trying to think.
Is there anything I can do to help? I'm just trying to understand what's going on with you, Tharden.
No? Do you... I don't know. I don't know if you can help. Feel as though you've tried.
His heart kind of sinks at those words. Listen, excuse me. It's a little harder than she thought it would. Hearing that.
Oh, no. You're a good friend, Valida. None of what happened is on you.
Doesn't feel that way.
What are you doing in town?
We're trying to get some information on that prisoner at Iron Gate.
Prisoner at Iron Gate.
Yeah.
Prisoner at Iron Gate.
We have a ship. We're going to be taking it up there, but we wanted to see if we get information on this prisoner first, because they were here first. Or are here. I don't exactly know.
Right. Roll me an investigation check. I'm going to roll one for him as well. He gets out of his chair. Oh, wow. And he starts rummaging through stuff.
Hopefully he rolled better than me. I got a 3.
He rolled a nat 20. So
okay, cool.
he kind of like... He pulls one of the newspapers off of the window. And he starts to go to show to you. And that's where we're going to switch over to Aelin.
Alrighty then. It's like a bunch of crazy man. Alright, Aelin is walking with Rumshoe, just kind of pointing out places as they're going, because, well, this was her old hopping ground once upon a time.
Oh,
And,
cool.
It's like, yeah, and then and down over there is where Jack got into a fight with 2 very drunken dwarves, and she somehow won. I still don't know how she figured that out.
Wow.
Yeah, and up over there is where a man was used to piss off the balcony, and then someone actually shot an arrow at him and got him in the knee.
Oh, okay. That must have been a good shot. I could probably do better, but I could probably...
Thing is, yeah, it was a pretty good shot, considering it was like in the middle of the night, and everyone was just tired, and usually this area's like has no activity. But man, this guy was just so pissed about this guy pissing into his window.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the guy did stop.
You know, it's funny, we used to do something similar. We'd pee off of the chimney hole, and from what's his name's room? The big bugbear. I forgot about him. He's not even important anymore. Fuck him. Clark. We used to pee right off of that. This is a toilet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever splash him in the eye?
I don't think so. I don't know why we did it, because honestly nobody slept down there besides the dogs.
Aw. Oh, well, you gotta have some kind of rebellion, right?
Yeah, I mean, it did stink up his chamber, so...
Well, that's always a good thing. You gotta get the subtle revenge.
Yeah. Is this it? You come to this big stone round building. It's got like these 4 different jutting off points. One of the jutting off points is longer and appears to have the symbol of Tyr on it. So that's, as you know, that's probably the temple part of this building. Yeah.
Well, that's part of it. This is the temple portion of it, so we gotta go around to the other door.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after we're done here, we're gonna go find the post office.
Where do you have to post?
I'm gonna be like, you remember Jack, right?
Can you send mail to dead people?
No, but I'm gonna send mail to her mom because she lives on a different continent, so it'll be nice to just at least let her know, because I don't know if there's a way that she knows, and she deserves to know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Alright, head around and enter the Hall of Justice. Is there anyone wearing blue tights?
Yeah,
No.
did Henry Cavill come here after we rescued him from
There's this male receptionist at this table at this desk.
Is his name John Jones?
He says, no, those will never pass. Come on, nobody's gonna want to wear those. Those are, hideous. And they walk off with this pair of blue tights.
It's like, Ayla kind of leads down over to Rumsha. It's like, that would provide no protection.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy. Although Zorak just runs around with, stuff flapping everywhere.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's kind of weird.
That is not how my character looks.
Think about it, with Roju being so small, it really would be at eye level for him, so he would notice.
Poor Rumshu. Rumshu makes himself known. Yes, come on in.
Thank you, sir. Here to request some information regarding prisoner transfers.
Okay, sure, let's, let me just get down a piece of paper. Who sent you? Who are you with?
The Harpers.
No! He points to the door.
Like, points to the door going inside, or
Out.
why not?
You're being serious.
Aelin will hold up the ring and go, I could get information from my boss right now to send a message direct to prove that I am from the Harpers. This is my assistant. I gestured down to Rumshu.
The Harpers have no jurisdiction here.
Which is why we are kindly requesting just information. We have no intention to take anything.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage because, yeah.
Started off on the wrong foot.
Harpers aren't very well received a lot of the time.
Alright. And that was persuasion?
Yeah.
With disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ouch! That's a 6 then, if it's disadvantage.
Look, even if I wanted to help you, you have to have the proper paperwork. You need someone from, say, a reputable organization, unlike the Harpers. We don't work with the Harpers. From, one of Lord Protector Neverember's men, his council, himself. Maybe. No.
Alright, Aylin's gonna look this guy directly in the face and ask, not even if it's about prisoner 626, does he react?
Let's see how well he retains his facial composure. There, you can tell there was a sign of recognition, but he tries to hide it. And he does a decent job of hiding it, but you're just sly enough, I would assume, to pick up on it.
Alright. Alright. I will go request authorization to get information about that prisoner. We wouldn't be asking unless it was very important, but I understand. Rumshu, I looked out at him.
There's.
Are you on good terms with Sildar of Phandalin?
Yeah, we're like best buds.
Okay. We may even have to ask for his help as well. Aylin will look back up at the guard. And what was your name again, sir? I know, I ask all the names.
Dendrick.
Hendrik?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Hendrik? I am Aylin Edomath. I will be back.
With paperwork.
Yes, with paperwork.
Well, have a nice day.
You as well. Alright, what was the couple of the names that he had mentioned before?
Lord Protector Neverember. And his council.
Never remember.
Alright,
Aylin,
thank
you as a resident would know that is essentially the king.
Alright, Aylin is gonna walk with Rumshu out and heave a big sigh and go, great, gotta go talk to the big man.
How big? Bigger than Validar?
Politically big? Like, he's in a higher position than Sildar. He
Oh, wow.
basically runs all of Neverwinter here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's go to the post office first, and then we'll see if we can go have a chat with him.
Alright, so you head off to the post office. Anything particular you think you want to roleplay this out, or... I didn't know if you had like a specific extra thing you wanted to do there.
Now, Aylin is going to be just requesting some parchment to write and write off a note and ask to have it sent over to Nulara over in the Mulan province. I'll send you the details of the letter in a little bit.
Yeah, just this like short, well, they're all short, halfling.
Yeah.
Is at the desk and takes her information, takes the letter, also gives you the paper that you requested and all that.
Mm-hmm. And pretty much she's shoving her letter and Jack's letter inside of the same envelope. And she takes out the compass, hesitates for a minute, and puts it back in her pocket and seals it up and just asks how much to get this over to the Milan province again?
How far is that?
I have no idea. I tried looking up maps and I couldn't find anything.
We'll say that'll be 5 gold.
Aelin hands over 5 gold and 5 silver and said, "This is very important."
Of course, we treat every piece of mail here like it's royalty. That's why we're called the royal postage.
Thank you. Much appreciated. And she'll send that off.
Cool. Okay. In a second, we will return to Valida and Zorak. But before we do, let's head on over to that break. Get ourselves a little refreshed. It's been fun. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes for some more Song of Phandelver. All right. Welcome back, everybody. To Buddhism presents the Lost Song of Phandelver. I gotta do it every time. So, we are gonna actually, before jumping over to Baka and Tommy there, we are gonna just go with Ivrin because there was just a quick thing that he had to do. So you've gone back onto the boat, found Captain Fogman, who is just kind of ordering people around.
Captain,
Yar.
we're in need of a reinforced hull because we're sailing through
Aye.
some moving ice.
Yar. Yes, sir. I thought that you would be knowing this. Aye.
I did know this, and that's why we're here, to talk about it.
Right, yeah.
Where can I get the repairs for that?
I'm not sure, but I can look around town for ya.
Do that, come back to me, and let me know when you found something.
You know, you'd be looking at probably 200 to 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, I assumed it'd be probably expensive, so I'm trying to think of a best way to challenge that and knock down the price. I'll figure it out. Find someone who can do the thing and bring him over here.
Aye. That I will.
Cool. I'll wait here in the meantime. Kick my feet up.
When do we plan on setting off?
Well, what time is it now?
I believe it would be around 6? I don't know, 7?
So, maybe like 12 hours if everything goes well. If the repairs take longer, 24.
Aye, that was what I be saying is, I believe this may take a few days.
Well, we'll see. If it does, that's fine. You're all free to go get hotel rooms or whatever it is that you, or wherever it is you want to stay. If anyone wants to stay on the ship, they can. Although, I've sort of put my hand on the back of the railing and pushed some of it off into the water. I wouldn't advise it.
All right. So he will get to business on finding somebody to install this hull. Yeah, it'll probably take a few days.
Sure.
Switching back over, we see Tharden, the dwarf brother, youngest brother of Nundro and Gundren from season 1, holding this paper in his hand, and he just kind of shoves into Valida's chest. Hey, look at this. Yeah.
Takes looks at it. What does it say, DM?
Says what's the right term to use here? Not hooligan, but well, you know what, we'll say terrorist.
Okay.
Ruffian.
Bit disturber.
That's quite the jump from hooligan. But
Yeah.
all
Yeah, I
right.
feel like you skipped
There
probably
should
30 words.
There should be somewhere in between there, but I can't think of anything, so I think terrorist is the closest.
There was no buffer.
Is
Ruffian.
it criminal?
Not criminal. No.
I'd say that's an instant mediocre
Fine.
point,
It
you know?
says, man terrorizes town. Captured. Finally.
They have a picture of the man.
They do not. But if you read more,
Yeah.
it says that this man was shooting ballista at the town from on top of Pirate Skyhold.
Is that the floating island that we saw?
Hey.
When did this happen?
Time is...
Yeah, time's strange for you, isn't it? What's the date on the newspaper?
It's probably... 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
Okay.
3 or 4 months ago.
He just had a ballista up there he was shooting? Did I hear ballista, or did I hear... I heard ballista, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said? Okay. For some reason you said ballista, and instantly I thought of a blunderbuss. I don't know why. So that's who we're looking for, then.
I would think so.
Do you... I suppose... Yeah, we already asked if you know anything else about this.
Yeah. That's what the other
yeah.
Valida was looking for, that guy.
Yes, the other Valida. Again with this... Why would we have gone to the well, or I have gone to the well, where I died?
I don't know.
I just disappeared.
Not just you. You all did.
All of us did.
I...
Zoreg and who else?
Aelin.
Just the three of us?
Yeah.
What happened? Why wasn't Jeb there?
Well, I was there.
You were there.
I...
So did you die as well?
No. You told me
Then
where we're going... There's no coming back. So you stay here, Tharden. Can't lose another one of ya.
Why were we going there?
I don't know.
There's so many things pointing to this well. It's been brought up a lot lately.
But you promised you'll bring me. Right? This time.
Yeah, if we go, we can bring you.
Right.
Yeah. We gotta go figure out what's going on with this prisoner first, but we can come back after that if we don't have somewhere to go. Go look at this well. It's like I said, I don't know what's going on with it, but a lot of people have talked about it. All right, yeah, we'll come back for that and get you if we go.
Hey. Long as another one of them eyes doesn't get you first. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time.
Another one of them eyes.
All right, so
Wait, don't talk. Don't brush this off. Another one of those eyes.
what Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Yeah. Okay. He sure don't. Okay. You take care of yourself, Tharden. We'll be back. I hope that food gets to you soon.
Did I order something?
That's what you made it sound like when we opened the door.
You were talking about a food service.
Right. Oh, I am rather hungry. Weird, that just came on. Okay. Well, you come back here, and
Well,
don't be a stranger. But
We'll
if you
come
see
back.
any strangers following you, looking over the... trying to follow you in, do the thing you do.
Kill him.
Yeah.
all right. We'll do that. Thank you for whatever this was. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, too.
All right, we're gonna use the door because we're not dead. So she'll go over to the door, walk out.
Zorak tries to walk through the wall.
You guys walk out. When you do this time, you hear the thud of the door, and then doosh, and like a bunch of locks.
Well, that was strange.
That was very weird.
Sounds like we have a well to visit back at the mine when we're done with this.
But without Ivrin, correct? Because that's how he made it sound.
That's
Does
true.
Ivrin die before we go back to the... This man has me confused.
I have no idea if any of this is true at all, but I'm intrigued enough to look.
Oh boy.
And the DM says, "Oh boy," under his breath. You know it's good.
Okay, so what's the plan from here?
Cannonballs and...
We
2
gotta buy some
giant
cannonballs.
pigs.
Cannonballs. How many cannonballs would you guys buy?
What do you
How
think?
much are they?
We'll say cannonballs. I feel like are kind of expensive too.
A quick Google to dndwiki.com says 5 gold pieces.
Yeah,
Per 1 cannonball?
Yep.
we'll go with that.
Holy shit.
I gave
We're
you guys
just gonna-
a little too much gold.
Fuck
Yeah,
that. We're
He's
just
been
gonna-
trying to drain us of gold all
We're
session.
just gonna hire more like deckhands and launch their asses out of it.
I'm telling you, load Rumshu into a bloody cannon and shoot him at someone. He'll do the job.
Buy some discount cutlery and load up the.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Especially
Oh.
the knives, forks, and sporks.
We'll say, with a successful persuasion check, I'd be willing to have.
Half it?
No. I'd be willing to, like, if you guys bought a big bundle, take like a coin off each cannonball.
Who wants to do the persuasion check? I'm not
We need
there.
to go get Ivor.
We need him.
I mean, do you guys want to say that you've all fast forward met back together at the ship?
I mean, I would have tried to buy 2.
I also don't think
pigs.
we have the money. I think that's like with the ship, so we probably have
Right.
to go back anyway.
I am buying 2 pigs though at the market.
2 pigs.
Okay.
Live pigs.
2 live pigs. We're gonna do this like as nature intended.
We'll say 2 gold each for the pigs.
Oh, perfect.
Pigs are cheaper than cannonballs.
Yeah, let's just buy a bunch of. That's fucking.
Let's just launch pigs out of the
I don't think
cannon.
they're gonna do as much damage.
How much does a chicken cost? I'm kidding.
Chicken would be cheap. I don't know.
Let's get an army of chickens and use them as cannonballs.
Yeah, let's do that again. Take 2.
Oh boy.
Aelin, I need to speak with your uncle.
He's getting out of the chicken business, Zorag.
Good. Liquidation sale.
Sure. But yeah, Aelin and Rumshu are gonna be scouting, doing a little bit of scouting just to see the Lord Protector's residence or place of work, whichever.
Okay, so it's not actually that far. I'll pin it on the map for you just so you can physically see where these things are on the map. So you were right here, the Hall of Justice. It's not letting me ping. Wrong button. The Hall of Justice right here. Right?
Awesome.
So when you leave with Rumshoe, to get there, all you have to do is go across the bridge to Castle Never. Which I think this bridge might be decommissioned. So as you pass by, you would know, living here for so long, that it's kind of like blocked off. So you have to go down to this one and then cross. Yeah. So as you kind of scout the place out, the castle, you're familiar with it, but just describing for first-time people. The outer,
So
some
for
of the outer wall.
Rumshoe's benefit.
Yeah, the outer wall is crumbled, for the most part. Besides the part of the wall that's facing the sea, and it does appear to have been heavily damaged. There's big parts of the roof that have collapsed, almost as if the roof itself had been struck by something that put a big hole in the roof. It's seen better days. But you've never seen those better days. It's been like this since you've lived here.
Mm-hmm. All right, would Aelin have an idea about which area he would be residing in?
The king? The Lord Protector?
Yes.
Gee golly gosh. Probably not. I mean, unless he was... I mean, the castle is probably off limits, except for... there's probably, like, specific hours where you can, like, make a case to the throne or to his council or something. We'll say... You probably would have just missed the frame to get in there and...
Alright, yeah, Aelin looks over, sees that the gate is closed. She'll kind of curse under her breath a bit and look down at Rumshoe, like, well, we'll have to come back tomorrow for a chance to talk with him, persuade him to give us a letter.
Okay. Do you think it's the best idea to tell him our Harpers? Or your Harpers, sorry. Didn't mean to put myself in there.
Oh, that's okay. Alright. Considering that guard's reaction and also that they don't really like Harpers in town. Like the last time I was living here, like I was born and raised here, but then I left for a bit and the Harpers recruited me and I came back and worked for a bit and my cover almost got blown. Because, yeah, they don't really like Harpers around here, like, at all. So me mentioning being a Harper might not be a great idea.
Right.
Well, we could probably get Ivran to mention it, and he's a very chatty, and who knows, maybe his charm could get us a letter.
He has a face only a mother could love.
Yeah, I agree.
And
But
everyone
I'm
else
pretty
could
sure-
punch.
Well, his dad sure loves him, that's for sure.
I guess.
Come on, let's head back over to the bar and we'll see if my place is still here or if squatters have taken it over.
So you guys head back down to the dock district there.
All right, and where would the Driftwood Tavern be?
So that is, I believe it's this one right here. You can see on the map. It's right
awesome.
along the. It's kind of like on the sand, almost on the beach, like, and right next to the docks. It's very close.
Nice.
Good for business. A lot of sailors come right in.
Mm-hmm. Always fresh fish on the menu.
So, Valida, Zorag, did you buy cannonballs?
We were gonna go talk to Ivan and see.
And how much? Okay. So you all reconvene at the boat. We'll do that then.
They were selling cannonballs, but they were 5 gold pieces. Didn't know how many we wanted, and or if somebody wanted to try and talk with them for bargaining.
I trust you to bargain with people if you so desire.
All right. Well, we'll need the gold to buy them.
Yeah, by all means, have at it.
How many should we get? Do we figure?
How many cannons do we have? We got 12 cannons total, right?
Yeah, but I don't think we have that many gunners.
You
Well,
get 2 or 4.
I think we have 4 because for 2 cannons.
let's put it this way. If we're getting attacked by a pirate ship, it's only going to be on one of the sides. So... let's get 8.
Sounds good. I was thinking 10, so 8 sounds good.
You can get 10 if you
Also,
like.
we got maybe some helpful information on our prisoner.
Well, at least you did. Apparently, Harpers are not welcome in town here, and trying to get information from the hall is going to need a letter of recommendation from His Highness.
From what I understand, Harpers aren't welcome most places. Hence the
Anyone-
secretiveness.
Anyone ever seen His Highness handwriting? Would you wager that this other man has seen His Highness handwriting?
What's
Probably
the-
he's asking for letters.
What's the big guy's name?
Has Aelin ever seen like a handwritten announcement from the king while she's been in town?
Probably not. He would probably have somebody else write it for him.
Everything that's
But
gets posted is written by someone else.
you're right. I mean, the scribe of the Lord Protector would probably be sufficient enough. So if it looked like it was from the scribe,
Well, I'll write it. So I'll write you the letter, and then we'll go talk to the mans. And then, do you want me to come with you to come barter for cannonballs, or are you
We can
happy
take
to
care
do
of
it yourself?
We can take care of it.
I mean, it's such high demand today. It's crazy.
Also, apparently the guy we're looking for was firing ballistas from that floating island. Hence,
All right.
prisoner.
I was wondering what that was.
I don't
What is
think
it?
that's the only reason it's for. It's called a pirate skyhold, apparently.
Yeah,
We
it's been there for as long as I can remember.
Have you ever been?
No. No,
Wonder if
I
there's people
haven't.
there that have information.
I've encountered some people that claim to have gone up there, and it's different. I personally wouldn't want to go. Jack always wanted to go. I'm not 100% sure if she did or not.
sorry, it's just clearing my throat.
Did you have something to say, Captain?
Just clearing my throat.
Are you back?
Wouldn't mind heading up there one of these days, checking it out. I've never been on a floating island before. But,
One of these days. Are we planning on being here for long?
no, that's the problem. I don't think we are. Well, I did accomplish my mission in a way. Found ourselves a navigator. He would work for cheap, probably. On one condition, Apparently, we're to be floating through some icy seas, and as such, our shipyard needs to be a little bit more strong. So we're gonna need to buy a reinforced hull for that.
I think our
Probably.
ship should be a little more strong for normal seas.
That's a fair point. So we're going to be grounded here for a couple days while that takes place. I took the liberty of signing off on it. I figured you guys wouldn't mind.
I mean, better than sinking.
We just have to make sure that there's enough funds in order to retain the crew that we currently have.
Sure. Well, it only cost me this much gold. How much gold did it cost me, Grizz?
For the reinforced hull?
Yeah.
Did you go with Bogman to...
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. He's
or
not
you
here
said
yet, is he?
Bogman,
You're supposed to bring him back here.
Supposed to bring him back.
Oh, he rolled really bad on his persuasion check, so it costs the full 300.
Oh, damn. I should have gone with him, shouldn't I? Oh, well. Yeah, 300.
It's not cheap, but if
Keep
it
us
works, well, hopefully it goes better with the cannonballs then. All right,
Yeah, you could say that.
we'll go do that. You guys write some letters. Hopefully get some info. Maybe we'll check out an island. If that falls through.
If the island falls through?
If the letters fall through.
I hope it wouldn't fall through. It would crush millions.
That it would. But yes. So would you like to join me in Rumshu to present said letters tomorrow, Ivan?
Fight him first. If we
Have
can
to get
find
some-
out, if we can find out what the name of the scribe is, maybe get a glimpse at handwriting, I'll be good to go. Otherwise, I'll be writing it off the top of my head.
I'll see if I can find some old notices that the scribe had put up. So Aelin is gonna go walking downtown.
Okay. All right, so this is how we'll do that. You're looking for pretty much like papers that he would have signed or written or decrees, something like that.
Yes. And
Alright.
then going to a parchment shop and trying to find the high quality paper that would be very similar as well.
So roll me a investigation check. This is a very large city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty
19.
good. Shit. You do come to a point where you're kind of toward you've been searching all night. Like it's like midnight, and you do come to this house that's down by the chasm. Why did I say chasm? The chasm.
It's like when I
Ellie.
said Equaisnotfunny at a restaurant, I was like, why did I say that?
And you were like, this is my last ditch effort. This place.
Literally.
And you come to the house, a house that is like right up against the edge. And this house is like most houses in this area in pretty bad condition. You see on the doorstep a nice piece of paper folded up with a stamp seal on it.
Oh, Aelin will pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Do you do anything with it?
She's gonna take a look at the seal. Is it a seal that she recognizes?
You know what? Roll me a history check with advantage since you're from Neverwinter.
History with advantage. There's history. 9. She was an eavesdropper, not a reader.
No, you don't recognize it.
She's gonna open it.
It says something along the lines, paraphrasing, by order of the Lord Protector, Dagult Neverember. This property is now
Uninhabitable.
uninhabitable, being reclaimed by the township. It's too hazardous to live in. Stuff
They're
like that.
condemning it.
They're condemning it. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
All right. Aelin will kind of jump up, pump her fist up in the air, going, "Yes!" And she will tuck it away in her bag.
Okay.
She is happy that she found something, and now she's gonna make her way over to where she used to live.
Okay.
And see if it's still occupied or not.
How long have you been gone? Okay. Have you been paying rent? Because I don't know if you had money to pay rent the whole time. I guess actually you were the one that was the most wealthy when we came back
Yeah,
too.
she had been paying.
Or did you flat out own? I don't know.
She inherited it from her parents because her
Okay.
parents moved, but yeah, so her parents owned a place and she inherited it, but
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you come back to your house?
it is very much unkept. I know that for sure because she did not hire anyone to look after the place, so it's probably looks like shit. Maybe some broken windows.
Just a lot of dust. Fine layer of dust on everything.
All right, she is going to make sure that the sheets are clean, and then head out to find Zorag and Valiada, Rumshu, Ivrin, and basically offer a free place to stay.
Awesome.
How late is it?
It's around
By the time she's coming
midnight.
back, yeah, it's past midnight. It's like, 12:30.
So if
Okay.
you're still awake.
Probably. But I know like Zorag was going to go back to the ship once it got dark to do meditation and training.
Aelin, how did you go about opening that letter?
I would say that she took a dagger and just carefully broke the wax seal
Okay.
underneath it.
Give me a sleight of
Like-
hand check.
I knew you were going to ask that question when she said she wanted to open it.
15.
Cool. Yeah, you it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Alright. So, yeah, the wax is probably bent a little bit, but it's not broken.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
All right. And so are the three of you at the tavern?
Yeah, I'd be hanging out with them if they wanted to
Sweet.
go drinking.
Did our cannonball buying go good?
You roll me a charisma check. We'll just see how you did.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion. Sorry.
I did this. Oh wait, no wait. My persuasion's actually really freaking good for some reason. Hold on.
Hey yo. Ah.
Do I rolls?
Nope. You're paying
Oh.
full price.
There's the
5 per
difference between a
cannonball.
1 and a 4. God damn it. I have a 4 in persuasion.
That's the last time I let any of you talk to anyone about prices.
How many? Did you
Couldn't
buy?
trust the captain. Couldn't trust Valiada.
8, so 40 gold pieces.
Oh, shit, yeah. Cool.
Hey, these are some good cannonballs though. They're hefty.
High quality.
These put a hole in any ship.
He's a hole in any shit.
Could break any number of toes.
As long as we hit.
When we're drinking, I'm going to take my dagger and I'm going to start carving the word duck into the face of one of the cannonballs.
Okay.
I
Great.
love it.
We just have a cannonball at the tavern.
I don't
Yeah, what are
think
you
that's a
talking about?
duck.
No, they're not going to think it's a duck. The idea is that when you're on a ship and you turn around and you see a cannonball being fired towards you, and you see the word duck on the front of the cannonball, it's like a jab, right? Because it means you should have ducked.
What's a jab?
It's a jape.
Like a punch?
Yes, Zorag, like a punch.
You have to be more literal with him.
You know, that's funny. The word jab in Goblin means shot.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I
All
never
the
said I
time.
was smart.
You know what I feel like now.
Yeah, I honestly,
Shots.
it's a kinship now.
Shot.
Aelin
Oh,
arrives back
Aelin.
from
Oh,
the
sure.
bar.
You saying you want to take a shot?
Let's fucking do it.
Alright,
it.
so managed to find an example of the writing, and I'll give the letter over to Ivan. In the morning, I will go and get some good quality parchment that's similar.
There's no need. I got it.
You sure? Pretty high quality parchment there.
Yeah, it's I got it.
Alright. And yeah, if you guys want a free place to stay, my house didn't get ransacked, so that's a plus.
Do you have a yard?
Does she have a
Something
yard?
secluded. Like with a... I think they call them fences.
I mean, your yard would be like a tiny space, like, you know, between two houses.
It's a small, very small area, but it is private.
I just don't want to damage anything during training.
Neighbors may not appreciate it, but I don't give a shit about them, so...
Probably go to the ship. I don't want people watching us either.
Okay, Aelin will give Zorag some direction and tell Valiada as well how to get to her place.
What's
Like,
wrong? Riddle spear shy? Huh?
What?
So, training, when we're doing that?
Me and Valiada are gonna go training. You're welcome to come, but yeah, just don't say anything.
Oh,
Remember who gave you the fish.
okay.
I pat him on the head.
I'm just starting to get lippy again.
So yeah, Ivern, if you want a free place to crash, my place is open. It's got a couple of bedrooms.
Cheers, yeah, I'll consider it.
And I give him directions of how to get there, and I look down at Rumshoe. It's like, and if, yes, so you could either come with me or hang out with them. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll stay here for a little bit, but I'll meet you over there.
Alright, and she'll give directions to Rumshoe as well.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll leave the front door unlocked. Alright, good night. And she'll leave, while waving over to the siblings behind the bar.
Do all
yeah.
bartenders work all the time?
They wave
Yes,
back.
they do.
Around the clock, baby.
They look exhausted.
At least
They-
They're
they-
exhausted, level 5.
They're able to close the doors in like another hour.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I see a bartender, I cringe for a second, thinking of Elsa. Every time, they're never as bad as her, but every time.
She did leave such an impression.
Mind me.
So, they're telling me there was some guy that was up there at the thing, shooting people, shooting...
That's what
Thanks.
Tharden told us.
Apparently, he just went ape shit.
And the
Okay.
newspaper. I should say the newspaper told us that was the reputable source we heard it from.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about that? He never ran out of bolts. We just kept firing him.
Were you there?
No, she told me about it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's she tells me about things, Rumshu. That's what friends do.
Cool.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Okay, so Ivrin, did Aelin handed you the paper, right?
Yes, she did.
So you take a look at it. You realize that roll me intelligence check.
12.
You open it up and you can begin to try to write something. Is that what your plan is?
Yeah, so I have a forgery kit.
All right.
So
Okay.
I will
So
craft a new letter using the same handwriting.
what about the seal?
I'm going to pry that off very carefully
Okay.
using a knife, and then I'm going to heat the bottom of it and stick it back down.
Okay. Wait, what? You're gonna reheat the wax and then
I'm going to
just try
warm
to-
the bottom of the wax.
Okay, cool.
So
Interesting.
that it doesn't warm all the way through and doesn't all melt. I'll just warm the bottom
We'll
of it.
definitely do some checks. Are you doing this right at the table, or are you wait until like you head out?
I'll wait until I'm somewhere more secure.
All right. Yeah. As you guys, what are you gonna drink some more before you head to bed, and then tomorrow finish that shit?
I'm gonna, I guess, Volida, before we head to Aelin's, do you want to do some training?
Yes. I would like to, yes.
All right. So, I'll take one last drink, and I'll start standing up, and I'm gonna go look for the ship, just to get on it, if I can.
The ship.
I'll go with them.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, you guys find the ship easy enough.
get on there, light some torches, put it up on the deck so that we can see we have some light.
Mhm.
And then I'll just sit cross-legged, and I'll ask her, like, sit down.
No. Cross-legged.
So you discovered what makes you angry. You said you had.
Yes.
Did I sit too?
Oh, I didn't. Yes, you can. Fuck it. Just sit there.
Okay.
I'll sit down behind Rumshu.
Who the fuck followed us?
Oh, it was all of us. You said you were gonna sleep at Aelin, so I figured someone should stay behind at the boat.
Right.
Not a private place at all.
No, go on. I want to see this.
And he's gonna just roll his eyes. Do you care to divulge this?
She turns her hand over to look at the iron covered bear skull that's in her gauntlet, and kind of flexes her fingers again. I found I'm angriest at myself.
Failure.
Yes.
I mean, it's true though, right?
What's that?
You're a failure.
Yes.
Does that make you mad?
Yes.
Knowing that you failed to save your two friends.
3. As tears are starting to well in the corner of her eyes, but then they start to get a little like red. It starts to mix with them as well as blood starts to come out of her eyes.
2 dead friends and a madman.
Dead mentor, a dead friend, and another dead friend.
And how does it feel to hold the corpse of the man that was crushed?
Just failed every time. I was given this shield to protect people, and I couldn't even protect the one that made it.
What a pity.
At those words, the Goliath mark, she just race across her face and down her arms that don't have the armor on them right now.
What? You're mad? You're angry?
Yes.
And then I'll stand up. It's like, prove to me how angry you are. Failure.
Stands up, just shoulders hunched over, grabs her flail, and drops the head to the ground with the chain. Release the chain. The head hits the ship, cracks some of the boards in it. She grits her teeth, and will launch herself at Zorag.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So how do you want to do this, DM? We doing
You
check
guys-
like roll off again, or
Do the roll off again.
Yeah, so it's, what was it? Athletics, dexterity, and attack?
It was athletics, acrobatics, and
Acrobatics,
attack, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say acrobatics.
Alright, let's go for athletics. 13.
All right, Zorag won.
I just like she launches and I just sidestep it and I'm just like, such a pity.
Stumbles and turns back around to charge at him again. Acrobatics.
And this is where I'm bad.
Yeah, I'm bad at it too. Mine didn't roll though, because I didn't click on it. 19.
Nice. Yeah, when Zorag goes to push you, he like sidesteps and kind of pushes you. You kind of are able to use that push and like spin around. Go ahead and make the attack, both of you.
Come on, Hugo. 17. Sorry, guys, we're going to roll better. Yep, there it is.
As I just
And
like
you,
pop her in the head.
yeah,
with
you
the palm.
fiercely come with your with Huga around, but Zorag just beats you out and hits you in the back, hits you in the head with his axe. And the fight kind of continues on like that, but in Zorag's favor, until eventually you're worn down.
Yeah, just on her hands and knees, just exhausted, and just punches the ship. As
At this-
the
Oh, sorry.
no, sorry, I was just gonna say, as the exhaustion is starting to come over and the markings are starting to go away as the heat of the anger starts to subside.
As she's doing that, once she's like kind of calmed down a little bit, I'm gonna walk up, and put my hand on her shoulder, say, so now you know what makes you mad.
Yes.
Channel it.
I'll try.
My mentor taught me acceptance was the first step. Now use it for your benefit.
I will.
I'm sorry.
We're just teaching. It's all right. She looks up and just dried blood coming from her eyes.
Don't go blind. And I like
That's
touch
the hope.
my eye.
That's the hope.
And with that would be the end of it. I would just probably, after saying that, I would just grab my axe and start kind of, I'd walk off the ship and just wait.
Cool.
Leave it for a moment.
I've written back in at the boat. You're working on your letter. Go ahead and roll me a forgery kit. You said you're proficient in, and do you have the forgery
Yeah.
kit?
I do have it.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, roll me the forgery kit.
I will also say, I've been watching them do that shit. Zorag didn't really say much about him in the valley they did, and when they are done and Zorag walks off the boat, I will get up, and as I go to, I guess, my my sleeping area. I'll walk past Violet and I'll put a hand on her shoulder for like a second and not say anything, and then just walk off. So that shit's rough, and I didn't know any of that. Okay, so what is the attribute for a drink it?
I would think Dex or intelligence. Ooh, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. We'll say... I'm going to say intelligence.
Would it be deception, possibly?
Is it a skill or is it a...
Yeah, it's you
stat?
add your proficiency to a skill. Or to any ability check, sorry.
So is sleight of hand an option in there? I'd just say... I
Yeah,
don't know.
sleight of hand is another option.
We'll go sleight of hand. That's fine. I guess.
Spy on myself. I'm gonna do this. And it's a sleight of hand, so it's 24 plus 1, 25.
Nice. Yeah, you spend the night forging a letter saying what exactly? I mean, it doesn't have to be
I'll
word for word, but
say-
you can sum it up if you want.
Yeah, it'll basically say on behalf of Lord Protector Daggle Neverember, Aelin of the Harpers is hereby authorized to any and all information regarding prisoner exchange of this guy, and any other questions that she or her compatriots may have.
Okay, cool. Sweet. The rest of you get the Aelins. We're going to just start fast-forwarding a little bit so that we can make sure we get everything done tonight. You guys rest the night. Any damage or anything like that, you get those back.
I'm dead. Do we still have our temporary hit points?
Nah, they probably will have worn off by now.
One temporary hit point.
Yeah.
All one of them.
So, in the morning, you guys probably meet at the Temple of Tyr, or the Hall of Justice, I mean.
Hall of Justice.
The Temple of Anubis. You
enter, and again, is the same man working. Ivrin, have you went with them? You met there?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Oh, that's right. You have the letter anyways. Oh, you've returned.
Yes, had to call in a few favors, but will this suffice? And is Ivrin still holding the letter?
Yeah, he probably is. Ivrin, you slide the letter onto the desk. He takes a look. He takes a look at the seal. This is where he's gonna roll an insight check and see, or investigation check, and see if it looks off. Yeah, he looks. It's impressive. His court was closed yesterday, but you must be rather important. I'd never think. Of all people, Daggled, Neverember, our Lord Protector would work with the Harpers or ever
It
again.
is a very...
After,
It is...
you know.
Yes, and he understands that it is a rather delicate situation. So, if you please, may we have information on prisoner 626?
Kind of scoffs. Delicate for him? Yeah.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear as a player.
Delegate for him?
No, for the safety of the realms.
Look, I don't care that much, to be honest with you. I'm surprised. This is probably good news. It's just always that ever lingering wonder whether, well, never mind. Yeah. What exact information are you looking for?
We're hoping that you will be able to provide information as to when he 626 was transferred and what their original delegation was, what their name was, possibly even what they looked like.
All right. I'll go have those files dug up.
Much appreciated.
You went robot there. That was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
boy.
She's the
You're
robot.
good now, but you went robot. It was very strange.
My internet's supposed to be better.
Of course, I should be able to find them. This was a recent event. If I recall, this was the man shooting ballista at the town. It'll be easy. Hold on. And he goes back and he, chats with somebody. And he comes back and he says, "You can wait here if you'd like, or if you have business elsewhere."
Are we all together?
Yeah, you're all there. Anybody
Question, if you don't mind.
Go on.
Any news on a cult that's been harassing people as of late?
I'm aware of. Is there a new cult in town? Is this what the Harpers are here for?
No, it's more of a personal thing. I have, not sure what they are. Let's just say I have some unfinished business, and I don't really care for people trying to harass peaceful villagers.
Well, perhaps I'll send this up the chain, have the guards keep their eyes out, but, no cult that I'm aware of in town. Best of luck with that.
Just nod his head.
All right, as he leaves, Aelin is gonna look over at Ivran and grin at him, go like, "That's awesome work, man."
I've got my talents here and there.
By the way, you ever use that thing to make money?
I can't answer that.
I'm pointing at the little, I want to call it a fiddle, violin. Unless
Oh,
it's-
the violin?
Yeah.
Sure, all the time. People love a good song. Why?
No, I was just curious. I've
You
just
know
never
any
really
tea
seen you play
stanchies?
it.
Well, maybe I'll teach you how to play one day.
I'll stick with my horn.
An imperative part of any band
I
is
still have your horn.
horn.
That is right.
Oh, great! So you can blow his horn.
What the fuck?
Aelin covers up a snicker.
I guess we're just waiting for the guy to get back.
Stand here, talking about small talk with each other.
He,
About how long ago was the firing of ballistas into town?
it was like
You said like
4 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that.
3-4 months ago. Okay, yeah, Aelin would not have been in town for that. Had how long has the crevice been in town?
Since you've been alive. Oh wait, how old are you? You're half elf.
Like 40.
Whew. Let me pull out the calculator.
Oh, knock at the door.
That is a good old question.
La calculatrice.
The good
as
old
they say
boys with
somewhere.
good old
in a very bad
Quaish.
accent.
Yeah. So you said you're 40?
Yeah,
So
40.
no. This has been here your whole life. However, roll me a history check with advantage.
History with advantage.
You don't know any
shitty at
stories
history.
about it, but it's been there your whole life. You never really questioned it.
Yeah, just we throw. Yep, never really heard of the pirate island attacking. Heck, even that big chasm in town. Just we would just throw rocks and pebbles into it every once in a while. We'd throw. Someone would be throwing a sock down there.
Maybe that's where the pirate island came from.
Nah, it's just there.
Fair.
It's been here since like before I was born.
When was that?
1452 DR.
1452. That would have been when she was born.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, about 1452.
When were the rest of you born?
What about you, Lavrin? When were you born?
Oh, I'm 22. Just good to have, you know.
Well, you're young.
Well, not really. Valida, Zorak, Rumshu, where were you guys born?
Oh man, is that a button? He goes. He kind of like walks off to the corner, starts pretending to pick something up.
I looked at the other two expectedly.
I mean, I'm 24.
Yeah, that makes sense. Zorak?
Yes.
I've lived for 19 winters.
It's really weird that you're saying, were you born in the summer?
No, I was born in the winter.
Okay, so you're 19? Fucking hell. Alright. Bigger than a damn freight cart.
I come from good stock.
Yeah, you could say that. Shit. Alright. I've been waiting to get that out of him for the fucking longest time. Swear to God.
You got allergies or what's going on?
Yo,
I think he's waiting for us to stop talking.
we have the papers you requested. You know, what do you know of this incident?
That a guy was shooting ballista off a floating island.
Right. But why?
For hoping to glean.
Right. It seemed... Talk of around the guards is that he almost seemed like he was trying to get caught.
I'd assume if you started shooting into a crowd, odds are you would be caught.
Right. You would think... I mean, it's strange someone to be firing ballistas at the town, and then when the gods to arrive, just accepts it.
How many people died?
We didn't have any casualties.
How many people were injured?
Property destruction. A pig.
What was the
That poor
pig's
damn
name?
pig.
Henry. No, I'm just kidding.
Did they have any? Did they have any friends in prison, possibly?
It's unknown, but he definitely did not make any while he was there. The papers will tell you about that, but it seems he caused quite a bit of trouble with the fellow
What?
inmates.
Does anyone know his name?
He just kind
Aelin
of
will-
slides the paper toward you guys.
Aelin will take the paper and look it over.
What? Do you know what normally constitutes a transfer?
If a prisoner is found to be so unruly or such a terror to society, typically they're sent to Iron Gate, which you will find is where this man was sent.
And they don't start you at Iron Gate, correct? You have to
Only
be
if-
transferred there.
Only if you're the worst of the worst.
So he killed no one, but he's going to the worst of the worst prisons.
And he acted like
Oh.
he wanted to be captured and then cause problems in this prison to be transferred. And nobody thought it was suspicious enough not to do that?
Oh, he killed people. Just the people in prison.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's so
Good
many
thing it's
red flags
perfect.
here that people ignored and just sent him to a different prison because he wanted it. All right. Well, thank you for the papers.
What's his name?
They'll be able to deal with him there.
Yep.
As
Yep.
one of the roughest, toughest.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
What is the
Iron's the
name on
worst.
the document?
Aelin, as you read this over, says prisoner 626, Captain Flynn Seppi.
Aelin's face pales. And she clears her throat and looks over at Valiada and Zoreg. I know this person.
Were they a Harper?
Let's talk outside.
We'll probably be back, so keep an eye out, Mr. Man behind the desk.
Hendrik.
Hendrik. Nice to meet you, Hendrik. I'll
Is that
put
what
in
I
a
said
good
his
word
name
with the Lord Protector.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We'll dip.
Coolly.
From shit. Come on.
Hey, boy.
It was just a coin.
We'll take it.
Alright.
That's better than a button.
All right, Aelin starts walking. She's walking fast.
Well, I just try to keep pace with her.
So what's got you so spooked? You know, the guy, so what? What'd he do?
Oh, I'm not spooked. I'm. She lets off a stream of curses in Elvish. It's like, and then takes a breath. I'm pissed. Flynn was Jack's first mate that mutinied her on that little pitiful island. And was the reason her life turned to hell.
At the name, Valida's hand goes to the hilt of her cutlass on her waist and just grips it for a second. It's Flynn who we're after.
Yep.
So,
Aelin holds out the document over to Ivrin. It's like, if you don't take this from here, I'm gonna rip it up into little bitty pieces, and when we find this guy, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
I will quickly take it. And I'll just hold it there for a second. So, this guy mutinied your friend to steal, I assume, the ship that she was captaining. Then wound up here, wanted to go to jail, and then decided he wanted to go to Iron Gate. There's something in Iron Gate that he wants, that's for sure. What could it be? Person? Revenge?
And that's what I was
Item?
thinking, another person or protection. It's a high security prison, and he's running from something. We're a better place to hide.
Not wrong.
He was always a selfish son of a bitch.
We know.
Whatever he wants in Iron Gate, be it protection or something, it's not good.
Did you know any of the old crew?
A few. Ones that are trustworthy. I don't know if they're still around.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've got a magical ring that can send letters through the air.
With
Send a couple
messages that
out.
could very easily be intercepted.
It doesn't matter. All you got to say is, "Hey, what happened to the captain? Why is he running?" Simple as that.
But then how would they respond?
Don't know. Maybe we could follow one.
Sure.
Aelin will let out a breath. There might be a couple that may still be in town, but
What ship did your friend captain?
the Night Link.
It was a pirate ship, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you've got a crew full of people who were on a pirate ship, and their second, not mutinied captain was imprisoned after an event on Pirate Island. Why don't we just go there? See what we can hear.
Might be worth checking out.
I think you're right.
Any ideas on how to actually get up there?
Have we seen anything that like attaches to it?
I would say no.
Is there a giant anchor holding the island in place?
There is not. No, it just floats there.
How high up is it?
Get up there.
Who here is proficient in history?
Jack of
Well,
all
not
trades.
Aelin.
I am.
Okay. So, did you already do a check? Did you already do a check on Pirate Skyhold, Ivern?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, Aelin did, and she didn't.
She didn't? Okay. So, Ivern, go ahead and roll me a history check.
13.
Still better than what Aelin did.
There's like stories of things called sky ships that supposedly like the pirates used. They sailed the winds instead of the seas.
How high up is this island?
I'd say it's probably like, I don't know, a couple 100 feet up.
So we got two options
Probably
here.
Yeah, probably like 400, 500, something like that. I don't know.
We can try and find a ship that sails on the sky. Or I could take one of you up there myself. Those are your options. But I can only take one.
We also have taverns and docks full of drunk sailors, maybe pirates that might know how to get up there.
Mm-hmm. And Aelin has already said that she's overheard conversations before.
I guess. You're probably right. Do we fall under the pirate banner yet? Can we be trusted with these secrets? I guess we'll find out.
Enough alcohol will make anybody talk.
Sound like you're speaking from experience.
Maybe.
I'll remember that.
I mean, she did shout her name in all titles in Waterdeep.
I don't think I was there for that.
Oh, Yeah, she scared the shit out of some people.
Titles, huh? Weird.
I'm important.
That makes two of us.
So with
Well,
this, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt it.
I was gonna ask what we're gonna do next.
Oh, with this newfound information, is that your plan to head to a tavern or something to see if there's somebody? Okay.
Yeah. I think we check the two scummier taverns, not scummier, but not the hoity-toity one, and the docks. See what we can get.
You guys all go as a group, or
Aelin is actually gonna use disguise self to change her hair into her alley appearance. Pretty much her hair pretty much turns from white into kind of a rose gold coloring sort of hair.
I think we can split into 3 groups, right? 1 at each tavern, 2 at the docks.
okay.
The 2 at the docks can work together. Don't. If the conversation starts to get violent, leave. Don't push it further.
What's
Yeah.
the groups?
Zorak's not our talker, really. Everyone else, I think, has got pretty decent charisma, right? Obviously, Valida's a paladin, so she's fine. What's your charisma, Aelin?
15 with a 2 modifier.
It's not bad.
My
Mine-
deception is pretty good.
If you all want, I can go get food and prepare for our journey. Because I'll tell you right now, if someone gets in my face, I'm probably just going to kill them.
Yeah, it's probably for the better. You go look for food then.
You know what? It's good for you to know your strengths. Good job, Zorak. I'm proud of you.
I'm gonna laugh. I end up killing a shopkeeper after saying that.
Oh no.
So I guess... How many taverns did we say? There were two lesser ones and one hoity-toity.
Yeah, so the 2 taverns that are lesser, the one that Aelin worked at, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
So Driftwood, there's the Driftwood Tavern, the Beached Leviathan, and the Moonstone Mask.
I would like to go to the Beach Leviathan because I love the name.
Yeah.
I'll go to the hoity-toity one. Unless you want to, Aelin.
No, you by all means.
And then Rumshoe, you're on dock duty.
Okay.
I was actually hoping to take him with me.
Oh,
I mean, you can both be on dock duty after you get food if you want.
I mean, there's shops at the dock, so we can just shop there.
yeah, we could go get
Sure.
some fish.
But I'm telling, if you want to find some information, you're fine.
You know, fish
You can do
sellers
that.
don't get paid enough.
That's true. That's a big point. He's
No.
not wrong.
So coin would probably help both us and their monetary
And I'm sure they've heard
situations.
plenty. Sure, they heard plenty being down by the docks.
Okay.
Good idea.
Everyone, as you go your separate directions, roll me those investigation checks. And what's your strategy? Are you just sitting there listening, hoping somebody coincidentally talks about this thing, or are you like prying people, like talking to people? What's your way of going about it? I guess
personally,
what I should say.
I would look for either a person or a group of people that would fit the bill of being able to know anything about pirate going-ons, and the drunker the better. And then I would also buy drinks for them to help lubricate any information.
Okay, so roll me a perception check.
Here we go. My terrible rolls. 5.
Okay. You don't find anybody matching the description of, but like anybody that you're looking for. You don't find like that type of person.
Yeah. PP.
We can come back to you if all else fails, and you can try a different strategy. But who wants to go next?
The atmosphere of the Beach Leviathan.
Aelin will go next.
Go on, Aelin.
All right. Aelin is adopting her other persona of the Alley Moonshaw, where she is going to be going in and sidling up to some rough-looking people that look like that they fit the bill and talk to them and try to get information to see about who is planning to head back up to the pirate island.
So you're kind of like persuading them to talk to you. So
Like,
give me a
this-
perception first to see if you can find those types.
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
21.
Roll me a perception. I'm not a perception. I'm sorry, persuasion. Brain.
All right. 16.
You buy me and my boys a couple rounds, and I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, I could certainly do that. She bats her eyes and calls up to the bartender. A few rounds for these fine gentlemen.
That's right, a few rounds for our old employee. When you're coming back to work?
As soon as I'm done with my other job.
They get the drinks, plop them on the table. That's it's 4 copper each. Let's say there was 4 of them that you bought drinks for.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 times 4.
Alright.
All right. So I don't know. Never been there myself. But there be a short man. One of them cave-dwelling gnomes. Ooh. He likes to run his mouth about going up there. His name was what was his name?
Pewter Schmidt.
Oh, I
magic
cannot
it.
remember his name.
Oh, well, that's not good. Maybe some whiskey will help you remember?
You know, I think it would.
Oh, then I better get you the good stuff. Aelin will get up and head over to the bar and ask for a lager of whiskey and slide a gold piece over, and she's gonna tell them under her breath, it's like, I'm gonna get these guys really drunk, so I'm sorry for any mess.
It's alright. Do what you have to.
Yeah, thank you. You two are the best. I do miss working here.
Hey, always got a spot for you. You can start tomorrow. You can start for tonight, for all we care. That'd be great. Any day. Just come back.
She'll smile and then bring the whiskey over to him. It's like, here, maybe this'll help jog your memory.
Thank ya. That'd be Old Friend Bap. That was his name. It's come rushing back to me. Old Friend Bap.
Oh, friend
Shooting his
Bap.
mouth
Oh.
about going up there, fighting some beasties, scoring big on the gold.
Oh, sounds like maybe he should be putting his money where his mouth is, huh?
Perhaps. It'd be ashamed if someone was to mug him in an alley during the night. Take that gold that he is so proud for of.
Yeah, it'd be such a shame. Do you know where he last was?
He frequents, he does frequent the Beltstware. The beached. Sorry, the alcohol's getting to my liver and me brain. That would be the beached Leviathan. I remember.
Well, you know what? That sounds like a much better bar name that you came up with.
Hey, thank you.
All right, Aelin will butter up his crew with a few more drinks before heading out to the beach to whale.
Like how 60% of the new NPCs that are introduced in Lost Song are all pirates. They've just all got that accent.
I can't do it.
Yarr.
All right. So, Aelin's got a lead. Let's see what Iron comes up with.
Okay, so before I go into this fine establishment that I'm assuming that it is, I will also cast Disguise Self to, make my clothes look a little fancier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll head in, and I will see if I can eye someone who... I'll ask the bartender around for people who are frequent attendees at this particular bar.
Second. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Why did you send me that, Tommy? What is that? What is that for? Why?
So
It's not what I was looking up, but I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna send it.
Why? What does that have to do with anything that's happened?
Nothing.
Okay. All right, dude.
So this woman walks up to you. She's wearing half a mask that looks like a moon.
Okay.
It's encrusted with gems. And she says, "Well, hello. Welcome to our dining hall."
How are you doing there, love?
I'm doing wonderfully. What,
Splendid.
table for one?
Yes, just for me.
Okay. No one's showing up. Gonna eat here alone. Okay.
Oh, you act like that's a problem. I came here to see
No.
more company.
Oh, so we should be expecting more. That's what I was inquiring.
No. Never mind. Table for one.
You're not going to be distracting our patrons, are you?
Only if they want to be.
Well, we boast a fine dining and family experience here, so I don't think the other customers would appreciate you hovering around their tables as they
What are
eat
you
their
trying
food.
to say to me right now?
I'm trying to say that many people come here thinking that we are just some lowly pub. And they come in here alone, looking to find hookups or such. And frankly, I don't know where that reputation comes from. So,
My dear, you have no idea who I am, do you?
not the foggiest.
Okay. Table for one, if you don't mind. Or should I take this up with your superiors?
That's quite alright. Just don't be a nuisance.
And I will go in. And I will... Oh, is there a bar here?
You don't see one?
Okay. Fair enough. So I will sit down at a table, and I will order something very small.
It's
and
like
get a
dark.
drink.
It's dark in this room and everything's candle lit. Every table has like a nice white cloth, candles, flowers, and a lot of moon decorations in here. I'd say like the the seats are kind of like moon shaped. It's very strange. Crescent.
Sure. So I'll sit down at the table. I'll get a drink and some very small, the cheapest food that they have. And then when the waitress or waiter comes over, I will ask them if they've heard of the floating pirate island.
So your waiter comes over. He's wearing a similar moon mask in white clothes. And you order your food, and he says, "Just the appetizer."
For now.
Are you sure? Just the cheese spread.
For now, we'll see how it goes.
A filet mignon is to die for. Are you sure?
Really?
Hmm.
Is that what you'd recommend?
Yes.
Interesting. Hey, while you're here, I've been wondering about something. I've been looking to barter passage onto a skyship up to the floating pirate island. I don't know if you'd know where I could find one around.
Sky ships. Don't know what kind of liquor you've gotten into.
Right, of course. I keep forgetting I'm among the common folk. How would you recommend I get up to floating pirate island?
He takes huge offense.
Yeah.
Well, in all my days, there hasn't been a flying ship in these areas since the pirates were last seen. They disappeared up there. I would think somebody of your stature would be well enough read to know that.
So how would you recommend that I get up there?
You wouldn't happen to have a Pegasus or some sort of mythical beast to carry you? Sir Fancy Pants.
I am in contact with a fair few griffin owners, and what's your name?
Larry.
I will be informing your superiors, Larry, about the terrible service that I've had here. I have felt most unwelcome since I sat down, to be quite honest. So, unless you'd like to make it up to me somehow, I'd recommend a better attitude.
Roll me the intimidation. I like this.
Threaten to go to the manager.
Please fail.
24.
God damn it. No, I'm kidding.
Watch the manager's name, Karen.
Filet mignon on the house.
Charmed. Thank you.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't, Larry. It'll be our little secret. If the filet mignon is everything that you say it to be.
He kind of like is flustered and starts to walk to the kitchen.
Great, awesome. I think I've learned plenty on this little exchange. I'll watch when he comes out and see if he's talking to anyone about my appearance here, any of the other staff.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, roll a perception check.
Nope.
You know, you saw him go in the kitchen. There's one of those doors that swings, so you can't really see in there. So he could be talking to people back there. You don't know what about or anything like that.
Great, well. I'll eat my meal. How is it?
It is... Oh, you know what? I'll roll. To die for.
Right, and then when he comes back, I'll talk back to him and I'll say, Larry, I feel that we're friends now. Isn't that right? You'd say that?
Kind of like through his teeth. Yeah.
This is what I'll say, Larry. The filet mignon was beautiful. I'm willing to overlook the service here. In fact, the food's been so good that I might get a return visit. Now, I assume if I come back with a couple of my higher-up friends, that you'll put in a good word and make sure that the service is equally as good as the food was here today. Is that right?
Whatever you say, Sir.
Ivrin.
Ivrin.
Well, Larry, I shall leave you a slight tip. How much do I owe for the food?
Oh, you're paying.
Oh, for the appetizer, yes.
Oh, okay. It'd be 25 gold.
Great. I'll give him 25 gold and 2 copper, and then I'll leave.
Okay.
Because it makes me seem wealthy, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I want to leave a memorable impression on these guys.
That's great. I loved that.
Wow.
So, we will return back to Aelin, who now walks into the beached Leviathan. Valida is there.
Oh, anyway, to this day, he still can't see out of his right eye. Is you think there's any pirates in here? Just talking to the bartender.
You know, I've seen loads of pirates in here my whole life. I've been here just doing my thing, going up, up there, doing all sorts of different things.
Up there, like upstairs. There's the stairs.
Oh, yes, you could call it upstairs. Yes.
Is Valida talking to a gnome?
Yeah, there's just a deep gnome standing on the stool.
All right, Aelin will go and order a drink first, and then come over to Valida. It's like, Valida, darling, there you are.
Who are you?
Oh, Valida, it's me.
It's her, Valida.
You're still wearing disguise, aren't you?
The only thing she changed was her hair. Her face is still
that's
the same.
enough.
That's enough? Oh, okay.
How do you
It's
not
like,
recognize her? It's her,
Oh.
Valida. It's her.
Oh, yeah, Valida,
I'm
you've
Valida.
you've had extra to drink tonight, haven't you?
The dwarven ale's just great here. I'm usually not this much of a lightweight, but holy, it's good here.
Oh, that's wonderful. Could it be? Oh, would you happen to be old friend Bap?
I am. That's my name.
Oh,
Where'd you hear it?
oh, I heard it from some lovely folk over at another tavern, and it was just. They were speaking such high praise about you, because I heard that you are able to sail into the sky. Like she whispered that part.
You heard of my work?
That's amazing, I must say. I am very, very intrigued, aren't we, Valida, darling?
Well, the secret is I don't fly. No, I use
Really?
this baby. And he kind of reaches out of his bag, and he shows you it's like this weird contraption. Kind of looks like a harpoon on one end. And it's like this big, almost like a cannon with like grip holds on the other.
He just literally launches himself up. It's like, do you launch yourself with that, or how does it work?
Right, I probably shouldn't tell you anything about this, but I like your face.
I bet you won't tell us.
I will. All right, okay. Oi. I say oi a lot. All right. Oi. So, I put the harpoon into this here cannon, and then there's the rope. It ties around these little cog wheels in the machine, and so when I launch it, it sticks into the rock, and then all I have to do is pull these handles here, poof, and he pulls them, and it starts to make this sound. Oh, sorry. And he pops him back into the normal place. And it starts to reel me in.
Oh wow! Can it take more than just you?
Not at
Like,
one
can you
time.
take someone? Like how much weight do you think you can take on with you? Like, would you be able to take dear Valiada right here?
I've never tested it before on someone of her size, but maybe.
Let's go try it now. Let's see.
You
Yeah,
want to
Oh,
try it?
no.
You know,
let's go take
let's
it.
go try it.
Valiada.
Let's go take a look.
Oh, are you sure you want to do it right now? Like it wouldn't
Oh,
be hard to
why wouldn't
aim?
we? Why wouldn't we do it right now?
Well, you don't happen to have
Well-
a ship.
What'd you say?
You don't have a ship, do you? I have a ship, but it's small. It only fits me.
Is that
Oh,
just a boat then?
We have a
Right,
we have
boat.
a bigger ship, definitely. It's
She
getting
has a ship.
new
Apparently,
hull.
I have a ship too.
It's our ship, darling.
Oh.
This
Our ship.
I thought your name was Valiada.
Me?
Yes.
That's my
Yeah.
name.
Yes, you're Valiada,
She
dear.
said her name's
He keeps
Walida
calling
too.
you darling.
I don't know this woman.
Oh.
Oh, you do. It's me, Ali.
Allie.
God damn it.
Oh, Valiada, dear. You know, it's probably getting late.
You know I'm
Maybe-
dead, right?
Oh, no, dear, you're not dead. You're
Oh,
not
that's what
dead
I've been
tonight.
told.
It's okay.
I was told I was dead.
It's rough. It's rough, bud.
It is.
What?
Let's go launch this thing.
You
Let's
know,
go. Let's
we
go
all
get on a
die.
building or something.
We all do die at some time, so
I am dead, and I talked to a dwarf today. He said you're dead. I said, oh, that's strange.
Aylin's genuinely concerned at this point.
it's wonderful.
Well, I just become much drunker than I originally planned her to be.
It's
and I
wonderful.
love it.
Because now you don't have to worry about dying none.
Yeah, so we can go launch this thing at
Perfect.
top of the. Let's get on top of the bar. You said there's stairs, but we can just take this thing up there.
He won't shoot that far.
The
Gotta
top
take
of the
a boat.
bar.
Oh, you want to shit? Oh, I thought you meant to the roof.
You said, yeah,
to
just
the-
try
to
it
the-
out on the roof.
I thought you meant to the island.
Oh, we gotta test it first. We gotta
right.
test. it.
Okay.
Well, would you prefer inside or outside?
Well, we can't get to the top of the roof if we're inside. We gotta be on the outside. Unless we're going through it.
So.
Chris is up for this conversation.
I fucking love Baka's drunk talk. It is amazing.
He like hops off his stool, picks up his bag with his harpoon grapple gun thing, and heads outside. If you guys follow him, Zorak, were you at the docks?
Yeah, I've just been hanging out in the docks, perusing the wares with
Rumshoe.
Rumshoe.
What do you want to do during that time?
Mostly looking. Let's see. There's probably no weapon shops right here on the dock,
Nah.
but I'll go around, looking for if we possibly need some more rations. Did we get enough rations for the whole trip, or are we needing more?
You do need more. You only bought enough to get to Neverwinter.
Okay, so we'd probably buy more. However much that's gonna be. You just let me know the cost.
Yeah, I can let you know
And,
after, because I think you guys still have plenty of gold, silver.
And no, I like the first word you said.
Silver.
And when we're, after we purchase it and everything, we're bringing it back, just kind of doing our things. When we're not around a lot of people, I'm just going to look down at Rumshoe and say, so you killed a dragon.
There. Definitely.
You personally killed a dragon.
Or I had the help of my underlings.
Right. How did you kill the dragon?
Sir, you know that place that you found me at?
The woods?
No, the castle, my castle.
Oh, the second time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, we're batting it on the, sort of the roof, but not the roof. You know, that place, it's flat. It's not like a roof that's slanted. It was, like, flat, right? And, we were, I went up to see the statue. There's, like, the statue with this dead orc on it. We're like, oh, shit, look at that! And then the dragon, started to peer over the edge and crawled toward me. And that's when I said, no, dragon! And I drew my Dragon Slayer blade and jabbed into its throat. It let out a mighty roar. Ah! And it started to flail, and ice began to pour from its open wound in its neck. My friend Fevrin began to shoot it with the crossbows, but he's not a good shot, so they all missed. And then Tarvalar turned into some sort of thing. It was like a snow leopard or something.
Right. I'm gonna do an insight check.
See what his deception is.
Probably better than my insight.
Rumshoot, where you at, brother? NPCs, allies. There we go. You'll be happy to know Rumshoot's under the allies category.
Yay!
Reception.
For now.
You got 13.
Interesting. Zorag kills himself. No,
You're probably like, you can probably sense that maybe some things are like, a little bit of embellished storytelling, but like you probably think that the most part that's probably what happened, just a little bit of flavor text on top.
So you've just been playing a game since you killed this dragon?
Yeah, I mean, shit got pretty boring. You kill a dragon, it's like, what else is there to do?
I mean, you could try to kill another one.
What are you talking about, Chab?
No. Just in general, like, I don't like dragons.
They're not that easy to come across.
Really? Because it sounds like there were two of them near Phandalin.
Right. Oh yeah, didn't you guys say that you fought one? You killed that one, right? You killed a dragon.
No, I did not kill a dragon.
No, come on. You're joking. You must have killed a dragon.
It flew away.
Oh. That's a bummer.
And now I'll have this sudden urge to want to murder little green people for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, here, hold this real quick. I'm gonna hand him, like, some of the rations.
No, you. Okay.
By the way, that game.
Nah.
You like getting drunk?
Yeah. My foot likes it too, but it's on a bender.
You really gotta stop doing that.
No, that's the opposite. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe show me how to play that one day.
You think it looks fun?
Interesting. If anything, I'll be able to understand what the fuck you're saying more, probably.
Oh no, I didn't kill a dragon in a game.
I'm aware.
Okay.
By the way, don't tell Volley anyone about this. I'm gonna pull out my water skin that's like full of like alcohol and just be like, just don't drink too much of it. We don't want to show up drunk when we're supposed to be shopping. I'm gonna start like passing the water skin while we go shopping.
That'd be unprofessional.
What does that mean?
Don't know. I heard Sildar say that.
Human speak.
That's
pretty much it.
You're just so are you just putting the rations on the ship?
Yeah, like we're gonna go store it with everything else that we're keeping stored. I don't know if we're not keeping it on the ship, like the supplies we do have, then I would take it there. But if that's where we've been putting everything, that's where I would put it.
Right. As you get to the top deck, you hear a.
They have power tools.
What? It's working! It's working! Oh.
What the fuck was that?
The gnome, Volida, and Aelin you watch, because he shot it at the roof, and it was almost like a little tower that like has smoke billowing out of it. He had to aim it at that because you can't really aim a harpoon onto a roof if you're below. He aimed it at that, and so when he did it and it started reeling in, he kind of like started sliding and slid into the wall and then started getting pulled up. So it was like, because it's not just
slammed
straight
into
up.
Slammed into the soffit of the building.
Aelin is clapping, going, "That was really well done. Are you okay?"
I am fine. I've done this a million times.
All right, now jump down, and I'll catch you, and it'll be my turn.
Right. He hits the release, and it just kind of all slackens. He comes plopping down.
All right, now let's see.
Does Volida actually catch him?
Did you catch him?
You try.
Roll me a disadvantaged athletics.
11.
Yeah, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just slowly hand the wineskin over to Rumshoe, and it's like, this is funny.
You didn't tell me you're coming down yet.
Rumshoe grabs the thing, takes a swig. Arms are fucking crazy, dude.
Is it that where you got this wine?
Oh shit. And then
Just poured on the deck.
what did you say, Volida?
You didn't tell me you were coming down yet. All right. Let me try. Is it still up there?
Good catch. I don't know what happened to his voice.
He
It's
hit
German now for some
frickin-
reason.
He just had 2 hard accent change.
Yeah, it's what happens every time he hits his head. His accent changes.
Alright, so you hit this button to fire the harpoon, and then this one to reel you in, and this one to loosen it. But careful because it goes full speed.
Alright, this one, then this one. Got it. Hit the button to shoot.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Yippee! 5!
She hit the wrong one.
Okay, you roll me a let's see. Roll me a d6.
Like
Oh,
a
no.
D6. A 1.
Okay.
Oh
So
no.
somehow you're filling with this thing, right? And somehow when you finally figure out the button, it was magic. It was somehow luckily pointed at the roof, and it latches on.
Alright, we're latched now. It's this one. Which is the next button?
So it goes, and it's like really struggling, but it does start to reel you in and like lift you up. It's just a lot slower than when the gnome did it.
Working.
And then you hear some cracking noises.
Oh no.
You keep propelling forward and up.
Let's check. No.
It's like watching a train wreck. You can't look away.
You watch Aelin as the pointed bit of the roof starts, and one of the pillar that the harpoon had jabbed into break from each other, and it all starts to crumble down off of the building, and Volida comes landing on her butt.
How high up had she been?
She was probably she wasn't very far. She 5 feet up, 6 feet up.
She's also 7'2", so it's not as far up for her.
Yeah, she's
Let's
Uh,
just-
Next time I won't wear my armor. Maybe that was the problem.
immediately you guys start to hear yelling inside and people coming out. Shit. Fenbap. Oi, alright. Oh, maybe back here tomorrow. Oh, he grabs the thing, the harpoon gun. Oh, right thing, first thing in the morning. We'll take a ride up there. Goodbye. And he runs off into the night.
Bye. I gotta. Okay. Allie, I gotta go to my friend Aylin's house. So I'll see you later.
Okay.
She'll misty step 30 feet away, stand up, and start walking.
All right.
Just right
Aelin is
into the
gonna
water.
chase after her, drop her illusion, and go like, Valiana, are you okay?
Yeah, Aylin, you made it. I got us the way up there. Don't worry
Ooh,
about it.
in God's name, did this.
We gotta go though. We gotta go.
It's where it's
Yeah.
probably known.
He saw a giant rat on your roof and was trying to exterminate it for you. And
Shh,
she runs away.
Aylin, don't draw attention. Shh, let's keep walking.
He just starts kicking the rubble. He's pissed.
All right. Do we see a Zorag and Rumshoe? Well, do I see Zorag and Rumshoe?
I think you misty step toward the boat. Right?
Oh,
I meant to misty step towards her house, but however it happened, it happened.
Oh, okay. I think
I
her
could have
house is,
misstepped towards the boat. I don't know where I am.
Her house is not super close, right?
No, I just did it in the direction. It's only
Oh,
30
okay.
feet,
Mhm.
so
Cool. So I
All right.
don't know. I guess
Aelin properly directs Valiana over to her house, and she started taking lefts instead of rights.
so. Do we all want to say you guys eventually find your beds?
Is anyone staying on the boat?
No, I was just
With me?
delivering shit. And then I guess I'd probably let you know. It's like, got some more rations below deck.
Great. I just spent 25 gold on a piece of cheese.
Interesting. Can you make sure the pigs are fed?
Yep.
They're alive.
Yeah, I bought them live.
Okay.
And
Haven't you heard?
I
Pigs are
wasn't sure when we
great
were
comfort
gonna leave.
animals.
I wasn't sure when we were gonna leave. I don't want to buy.
Right.
I want fresh pork. You know, I don't want like
Yeah.
super pork.
So, barring anybody wanting to do anything tonight,
Me and Rumshoe are gonna go skydiving off griffins.
we can go ahead and say you guys, head to sleep, and we can end the episode right there. Tomorrow, you got a meeting with a gnome. So,
Ooh,
Yay!
good old friend Bap.
Fenbap.
Pen Bap. Why'd I write an R?
I heard it as friend Bap too, don't worry.
Make sure you get her home. By the way, she will destroy everything in this fucking town.
Yeah, I got it.
That is the kind of girl who'll be like, I want ice cream, and then just go on a rampage until she gets it.
I
Fucking
mentioned-
shoulder charges through the front wall, not even the door of the ice cream shop.
I bet you I could lift that cart.
It's like, yes, Valiana, dear, it's okay. You don't have to lift the cart. The cart will just stay right there.
Oh, you don't believe me. I'll show you.
No, I believe you, hon. It's okay. Oh, she's gonna lift it anyway. All right. Yeah. Mr. Mabels. Yeah. Sorry. This is my friend. Yeah. She's had a few too many, and yeah, Valiana, you can put the cart down now.
Chris, you can sign off now, by the way. I don't know if you did that right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight's episode of Lost Song of Phandelver. We greatly appreciate the support. And I want to say, I keep forgetting to do it every time. I'm so sorry. I want to say a special
gosh.
shout out to our Patreon supporters, our patrons. You guys are the bomb diggity. Kids still say that, right?
We
Yes.
just hit 500 subs on YouTube, by the way.
Woo! Woo! Congrats to us.
Oh,
Congrats to
We
us.
are the champions. So,
My friend.
love the world.
that part doesn't happen. Thank you so much for
Aw.
watching. We will see you all next time. Till then, let's keep making stories together.
That's my line!